I can start the...
Oh yeah, Mike, you're live, by the way.
I'm live. I'm always live.
No, I meant like you're live, like do your intro. Come on, fella.
Howdy all you Central City baseball fans. Today we're out here on this stunning day at War Memorial Park. Going into the premier men's game this afternoon against Hamilton. We just had a great walk-off victory in the reserves game just before, and we're looking to do the same thing in this game. But we're here at baseball. We all know that it can go either way, so let's get it Central.
It's Mike Kovic there doing the introduction to the game. He's pretty excited for today's game, but for those of you that know Mike, he's always
Trick
pretty
question.
excited.
I like mint chocolate chip ice cream.
We just
Let's just stick with being mint.
couple of weekends left in the season.
Oh, mind you, mint was a good thing. If you said that's mint, it was a good thing back in the day, and now apparently Alex
I think
reckons
Mike's
if you
over
say
there
something's mint, it's
carrying
not,
on his
not
conversation, which will be
cool. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
interesting.
I tell him that daily. Watch when you're talking around me now. Good?
I don't know, you're telling everybody since your mic's still on.
We just had a conversation about do I know what peppermint tea is?
Ah, interesting. So Mike Kovic now back in the commentary box.
Certainly am, Roy. Nice shade you've put on here for us this afternoon on this stunner of a day.
Only the best for the commentators here at War Memorial Park, Mike.
Yep, I have a feeling we're going to have a few visitors throughout this broadcast. There's a couple of keen guys to get on the mic, but we may allow it or we may deny it depending on their baseball IQ.
So we've just been handed the lineups for today's game, and we can go through those now. Central City, of course, the home team. They'll be out in the field first, and we got Matty Gavin is going to be starting on the mound. Matty's been looking pretty good lately.
He has been.
Then we get around the field. We have Dom is going to be our catcher. Eli playing first base. Oh, Felix on the infield playing second base today. We have Brandon at shortstop. Alex Kovic made his Prems debut last week. He'll be over at third base.
He'll be very happy boy about that one.
We have Chase Mason in left field, Jung Hun in centre field, and Yuto Suzuki over in right field. On the bench we have the two coaches who are also player coaches, so that's Nate and Dan. No Wade Sendon today.
I was talking to him at training. I believe he had something pre-arranged for today, which sadly takes him out of the lineup, but he's always a solid addition to our Central City Premiers. As we all know, he's off to college later this year, Roy.
Yeah, absolutely. We wish Wade all the best there. Maryland.
Yep.
I'm sure he will have a great time, and hopefully...
We do like us some Maryland chicken.
There you go, Mike. You can take us through the visitors.
Why is that, Roy?
I'm just putting a bit of pressure on you. See,
And pressure it is.
see how you deal with reading, pronunciation.
So, obviously this is in batting order as well. So we've got... What is this position that's been crossed out here, Roy?
No, don't worry about their positions.
Okay.
They're batting first, just roll through them.
Okay, so we got batting first. We've got Takuro Fujisawa.
Like I said, putting Mike under a bit of pressure here today.
Yeah, and forgive me if I don't get it quite right. I will try my best. We have batting number 2, Yusaki Kukimoto. Liam Marshman, Oscar Rogers, Yuki Maida, Micah Hardgrave, Gabriel Tuhoro, Ethan Cox, and Mickey Nation. Mickey Nation, not batting 9. On the bench we have Michael AJ. We have AJ, and then we have Paul Johnson and Taku Okawa. That'll be the Hamilton City Raiders lineup for today.
So as Mike mentioned earlier, big walk-off for Central City team in the reserves. Obviously a bit of excitement in that game, and as it went down to the line, obviously took us to a point where we're struggling to make the scheduled start time for this one of 12:45.
Which potentially pushes the Renegades, who are playing after this, back a little bit.
Yeah, it's just another great day here, and quality of baseball will just build throughout the day, from reserves up to Prems, and then up even higher to Divisional 2 baseball with the Renegades.
They do not call us the Renegades for no reason. Renegades off and on the diamond. I'm hoping Aaron Trillo's tuning in today for a spectacular commentary of this game.
Aaron Trillo, one of the loyal followers of CCSN, Central City Sports Network.
Very surprised to not see the other number 1 followers of Central City here today, which would be my parents. They're usually down here on a Sunday.
Oh, I think something was missing. I was looking around the crowd, big crowd in here today at War Memorial Park, Mike.
It's funny you say that. I think they may just be down in Hamilton, actually.
Did they get it wrong? Did they think that we were playing Hamilton in Hamilton?
Yeah, they did a mic. Turn up at Bayside and we're playing at Howick.
Is there still any balls in those boxes up there? Couple. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's fine for now. We just might need them later. So we've got Paul on plate, Keith on first, Steve on third.
Fabulous, thank you.
And you guys are all...
So there we go. Paul, plate umpire. Steve, did I hear on first? Keith on first. Great bunch of umpires we have here doing this out of the, it's a very hard job there, voluntary, and you know what, it's takes someone with thick skin to umpire, as we all know.
Especially when you're around, Mike.
No comment, Roy.
Yeah, well, that'd be the first time you've had no comment, because you typically have one for the umpires if you feel as though the strike zone isn't what you want it to be.
Yep. Yes, I have been in the seat behind home plate there a number of times, and I do understand how it does feel to be an umpire. It's not easy some days, but nonetheless they do a great job, and it's a very selfless job.
I'll just get our production manager just to have a check that the stream is operating flawlessly. She's normally here at the start of the stream, as she's been busy setting things up around the ground. Like as we said, big crowd in today.
I must admit, she must be expecting a surprise visit from Shohei Ohtani down here tonight with the pitches she has there. Look, ready for signatures on there.
I don't know
Trish's favourite player.
Don't know what's going on with that.
We have the plate meeting going down right now. Mr. Tan and
Richard for Hamilton, of course.
Yep. We'll have to get our courtesy refreshments coming around soon, Roy, with our little cart of goodies for while we commentate this game.
I actually dropped off our waters earlier.
Nice.
Always.
Thank you very much to Pure New Zealand Spring Water, and another amazing club guy, Malcolm Vito, proudly sponsors us all our water here down at Central City.
You sure it's Malcolm? I thought his name was Melman.
Oh, sorry, Malman. Thank you for correcting
It's
me
one or
there,
the
Roy.
other. I can
Yeah.
never get it right.
Yeah, he's not a bad bloke though.
Yes.
We'll give him that much.
Yeah, we always enjoy playing baseball with insert name here.
Quite enjoy a good brunch with him too.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, Central City here will be wanting to come out and do something similar in this game as the first one with, like Roy said, the walk-off win, which is always a great way to win a game. We wouldn't actually know about walk-off wins, would we, Roy? We always mercy wins is how we do it.
Well, that's not been the case the second half of the season, Mike.
Correct.
It's been a bit of a struggle for us. Oh, look at this. Food cart.
There you go.
Might have to be...
The golf cart is taking off. It's just dropped off a package for Roy and myself, and off it goes around the park.
We'll be turning this mic off for a little bit.
Oh yeah, no one needs to hear Roy eating or drinking for that matter. It's not pretty. But it is nonetheless a lovely looking croissant roll you have there, Roy.
It's all you now, Mike.
Yep. Mike on the mic. Hopefully I will get to do a mic drop at the end of this game.
Not so bad.
Yes, I can tell you right now, Alex frowns upon my dad jokes. I get called dry often. So getting out in the field now, Central City, starting off with Matty Gavin on the mound. He's been throwing really hard lately. He's, looking good form by Matty lately. We have our big dog Dom behind the plate there.
Is Matty using Felix's glove?
Yeah, I think so. It's the lucky pink glove for the pitcher. In all fairness, and back in our day, Roy, how would you have felt going out onto a diamond with a pink glove?
My mic's turned off, Mike. It's all you.
Well, Roy's answer was he would have been walked off in a different way than we like in baseball for wearing a pink mitt on the mound. But hey, the young guys these days, they don't care. They just get it done. Very close to kicking off now. I hear the on a other sporting note, I hear the Warriors had a win here. Was that Friday night? Mm-hmm. Shows how much I follow it.
One to go.
Don't worry, guys. Roy's just about inhaled his croissant.
Yeah, it was real good.
I have a lot of food in me these days.
Oh, yeah?
My salad.
All right, here we go, guys. Leading off to Kiro in the batter's box right now. And here we go. Oh, great pitch for the first pitch of the day. Nice slider, yeah?
Yeah, two-seamer. Rain back in on him.
Very nice looking pitch there.
Two-seam again.
Yep, foul tip, but great pitch nonetheless. It was right there. He had to swing. So Matty starting off strong there with 2 great pitches straight off the bat.
Couple of very nice two-seamers, and that should set up that
I'm a little bit
slider
worried
that
for
you're
these
talking about.
Seagulls' health and safety, just right there by the mound, third baseline there.
Great time to pitch, birds flying in front.
It would be great to see a Randy Johnson.
Yeah.
For all of you that don't know much about Randy Johnson, he's an amazing pitcher. And blew a Seagull to smithereens on a pitch in the MLB years ago.
Yeah, Randy Johnson, the big unit.
He'd be a scary man on and off the diamond, I would have said.
Yeah. It was just an explosion of feathers.
It certainly was. There was not much left but a beak after that.
And that bird took a regretful line.
Great pitch there.
Just down.
Maybe a little bit low, yeah. I hope that's just your seat there, Roy. Making our funny noises from down there.
It's either my seat or my knees creaking like that.
Oh, shit, he yelled before it hit him, which is, he knew it was going to get him. There was no getting out of the way of that one.
Yeah, so much for the whole baseball ethos of don't rub it, show no pain. As you said, Mike, he did squeal before even being hit.
Yeah, we all know what that feels like though, Roy, don't we? It's not much fun.
So a bit of a disappointing start for Matty. First 2 pitches, beautifully located.
So we have Yusaki Kukamoto in the box now, left-hand batter. A runner on 1. Ball high, going behind, runner advances to 2.
Huh?
Yeah, is it? I've had a problem lately with
What are you saying? Toes on the line?
plastic or metals
Oh.
and the batter. Had a little bit of an issue lately with people wearing metal cleats on our turf diamond. You know, it makes a lot of hard work for us ground crew that have to be constantly repairing our diamond.
Always hard to judge with a lot of these guys. They do.
Great pitch there by Matty.
Squaring to bunt.
Right down the
Looking
pipe.
to going to move that runner over to third with no one out.
Pick off attempt at 2 there. The runner getting a decent lead, so they thought they better check him back there.
What's the batter's number?
32, Roy.
Great number.
Yes, I remember when I was 32.
Great pitch there.
Nice, Matty.
Those are definitely metal cleats, aren't they? The irony when oh. Wow, real shame there.
Nice grab there by Felix. Unfortunately, the throw a little wild and bringing a runner in for Hamilton City, making it 1-0.
Oh, that's a great pitch. Not a lot you're going to be able to do with that.
No.
This is kind of the way it's been a little bit for the Central City Prems team. Maddie does appear to have everything working today, but just those final results not happening.
Another great pitch there, going foul.
So Maddie once again way ahead. Liam Marshman here in the box. From Tauranga, of course.
Yep, used to have a little bit of history with old Roger, his old man. My oldest boy Jesse used to play at Auckland United softball, and Roger was a coach there of the reserve Prems, etc. Known Roger for a little while.
Maddie looking to put Liam away here. Outside, runner will advance.
Yep, not much Dom could have done about that one.
Yeah, pretty tough pitch. Maddie just non-competitive there, too far outside.
So Hamilton have a runner in scoring position here on third. 2-2 on the batter. Pitch there.
Sits him
Swung
down.
away. Not so happy about that old Liam Marshman there.
No.
Giving the bat a little bit of a slam in the dirt there. If he re-watches this, he'll hear about it.
You'll get to see his little temper tantrum at the strikeout. Something that you've been known to do on the very rare occasion that...
Yeah, in all fairness, it's not really something I do. I kind of back myself on what I do, and if I've swung and missed, or I take it with a bit of control these days, Roy.
Do you? Yeah, is this a sign of maturity coming through?
Yep. I'm not going to lie, you might hear an F word. But I definitely don't slam things around, because I feel that that's not a good look for, especially, being around younger grades and stuff all the time, and you want to set an example for the youth of baseball.
Wow. Mike Kovac setting an example for the kids of today. I don't know whether...
He's talking the talk, but...
I don't know whether I take that as a good thing or a bad thing. Great pitch there.
That was a beautiful pitch on that outside, painting that plate there.
Runner, of course. Mr. Meadowcleats over on third.
Duly noted, Roy. Short hit into right field there, bringing the runner in, and a single there. And a soft hit out to right field, just shallow of our outfielder out there, being Yuta.
Yeah, Yuta Suzuki out there. Young man having himself a really good season.
Yeah, I enjoy watching him play. Felix one right down the pipe there with some heat on it.
So a very early 2-run lead here to Hamilton.
Right.
Oh. Haven't really seen Matty go to his secondary pitches here today. Dom setting up middle again. Runner goes, and that's back up the middle, and
Felix turns a double there, unassisted. Great play. Putting it side away, and that would be 2-0 to Hamilton. Yep. Oh, cool. Oh, I will never remember it. So Takuro is on the mound for Hamilton, coming out to do his warm-up pitching. Central City, our first three in the lineup would be Brandon, Wilmhurst, Felix and Big Dom.
Big Dom.
We were just having a conversation before with Dom and Felix, and we're talking about Kiwi classics, Marmite and chip sandwiches, which Felix thought was very, very weird. And it's like, you haven't lived, mate. And then we're talking, Dom brought up about the meat pie in a sandwich. And he thought that was even worse.
I think that is a little bit unusual.
Hey, I'm not going to lie, I've done that many times in my life. But big no to beetroot in a sandwich. Hey Roy.
Yeah, not a fan. Beetroot in a burger though.
Oh, Kiwi burger?
Hell yes. Now we're talking.
Yeah, we might have to set that one up again shortly. I think Roy was a fan of the last one I made him.
Big fan.
Trish couldn't even get through it. It's a bit of a beast burger, that one.
Yeah, it was a heck of a burger.
Certainly don't need two.
Really intrigued at the moment by this shortstop for Hamilton Raiders and whether or not he does have metal cleats on.
I will have to check that out because we will be having a word about that. And as anyone in baseball should know, it's a no-no.
They should know the no-no.
Yep.
Mike really rolling them out today.
We have punishments for that.
Oh. It's actually the AVA has punishments for that as well.
Look, pretty good pitch there, but maybe just a slightly inside and high.
It's just a little up, a little in. Oftentimes when it's a little bit of both, benefit of the doubt goes to the batter. That one definitely away.
Yep, low outside.
Maybe the starting pitcher has heard the stories about Brandon and the power that he brings to the plate.
Oh yes, and I love seeing it when he really gets behind one. Yep, that was a good, nice inside pitch there.
A little reaction there from Brandon, asking a question. Count now back to 2-2.
Outside pitch dropping in. Ooh.
Way up and in.
Got close to the peak of Brandon's helmet there, that one.
Brandon, he's an athlete.
He is. Very.
No problem getting out of the way of that.
It wouldn't be much fun if you didn't have good, quick reactions with those ones, would it? And he
Rips that
puts it in a
one.
nice spot for a single there, Brandon.
Just an easy hit to right field. It's really ultimate lead-off batting there, Mike. Take
100%. 100%. You're always wanting your lead guy to get on bag, obviously, and he's done his job, which is great.
Not just getting on bag though, but seeing 6 pitches there helps out the rest of the batting lineup.
Sure, and you know, puts that extra strain on the pitcher's arm there. Felix will be looking to put one into play here.
Felix 2-hole hitter. He's not known as a contact hitter. He has talked to me a few times that you just swing as hard as you can, and that way if you run into it, it'll go a long way.
Brandon advancing on a wild pitch there off the catcher's leggings. Now Roy currently have the boss over my right hand shoulder, just checking me, making sure I'm not saying anything I shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's something that most people are very conscious of when you've got a mic. Mike?
Yeah, I tend to forget.
Yes.
And that's when the real entertainment begins.
Yes.
Unless you know who the boss is.
Big cut there from Felix, fouls it away. Two, I believe the count is. I got a little bit sidetracked by you talking about
Who's the boss? All the super fans are rolling in now. We've got
Great
Mr.
take
Jake
there from
O'Connor
Felix.
from the Mighty Renegades just rocking up right now.
Good afternoon.
Oh,
How's the game going?
sounds a little like Jake has brought his commentary voice. We'll have to get him on a mic later on.
Nice and deep.
Well, Felix, I wish he could have that one back. It looked like a little bit of a hanger. Took a massive cut at it. And Felix just
Little
having a
chat
little
there
chat
to
with
Dom.
Dom. We see Dom striding into the batter's box.
It's been interesting to hear what he said there. I'm sure it was about whether they're a lot of outside hanging out, moving away.
Might have been a bit of a towel on the off-speed pitch. See Dom here, imposing presence in the batter's box.
Yeah, as a pitcher, that one's gone up and centre. I think it's coming down.
They've lost
the
it.
sun is right in the eyes. He's
No.
got it though at centre field, just behind shortstop. Fly out.
I thought it had been lost in the sky for a little bit.
Seen a little bit of that today in the earlier game, Roy. There was a number of fly balls that the guys were right on them and lost the ball and dropped right in front of them.
Talk about imposing presences in the middle of this lineup. Elijah, Eli.
And put some good bat to ball in the first game of the day.
He is a sizable human being, isn't he?
He was talking about being a little bit tired from his big rugby game yesterday.
Straight to shortstop.
And we've got a drop ball at thing, advancing Brandon to bring in our first run of the day. And that makes it 2-1 Hamilton Raiders at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're all over it, mate.
Two down, Elijah on one, and we have Junhan. I always pray that I pronounce things right.
Well, you'll get it right
Jung-
eventually because you pronounce it different
Jung-hun.
every time you say his name. So
Yeah, I do.
one of them is bound to be right.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy, this man, and let's see him if he can do some damage here. First pitch outside.
I can confirm that he does make some exceptional eggs to go with his lovely wife Sue's tteokbokki. Oh!
Oh,
Hard luck there.
oh, Elijah's not the happiest about that call, but it could have gone either way, really. There, Roy. It was quite a close play there. I have nothing but the utmost respect for umpires. It's a very tough job.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Well, Central bringing back one run, being 2-1 now. Hamilton City coming back up to bat and be inning number 2. Maybe while we do this, Mike will have his first break, let's just say.
So, yeah, I was going to say there's a couple of options here, Mike. Take the mic off or turn it off. Leaving it on and taking it with you is probably not the smartest move. we'll hear some things that nobody wants to hear.
Yeah.
On to go.
Yeah, it's off.
Here we go, Dom throwing down. Means we're ready to go. Big Micah Hargrave, big lug. Micah, of course, played the season with the CentralCity 19s. No 19s team down at Hamilton, and these kids like to get as much baseball as possible.
No, I just switched the mic off for 1 second. Thankfully. Just so you know, Roy, how dedicated our Renegades are. He didn't wash his uniform from last weekend. He's down here. He's watching the Prems game, and he's got his washing hanging out on the fence, drying for a game.
Like I said, if Mike doesn't turn the mic off, we'll hear stuff that we really don't need to hear. It's just another good example of it. Renegades doing their laundry is... Good cut there from Micah. Foul ball, I think might have got a few people jumping. No. Meg jumped apparently. No, Meg says no. Meg says she's stone cold. It's going to take more than that to scare her. Real nice pitch there from Maddie. That's the secondary pitches that we were looking for in the first innings. Just kind of stuck with that two-seam fastball in the first innings. Long way outside there. Made the decision very easy for Micah. Hear the umpire there, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Great pitch. Got to say, just a little bit disappointed with umpire Paul Lear. Strikeout looking, a great opportunity to pull out the chainsaw. Just calmly signals a strike instead. Personally, I think it's the umpire's duty, if somebody strikes out looking, to rip out the chainsaw and let them know. Another strike there. Maddie looking dialed in here in the second innings. Good pitch there, looking to get Gabe chasing that one. He can now throw a two-seam fastball starting in about that same channel. Could freeze him on the outside corner.
And Micah's back.
Maddie looking to finish this one off.
Oh,
Great
great pitch
spot.
there. That was a beautiful pitch to finish that one better.
And once again, we see umpire Paul just showing the batters, in my opinion, a little bit too much respect.
And here's
Chance to rock out the chainsaw.
Here's a young guy I've always had a lot of respect for his game, Ethan Cox at the plate right now. Alex, my boy, playing a lot of Little League baseball with him over the last sort of 5 or 6 years.
It certainly appears as though Ethan is starting to catch up to what has always been some gigantic feet. I remember him as like a 12-year-old wearing size 14s or something.
Yep, they are not bad looking cleats too. Nice Royal Central blue cleats.
Yep.
I like them. Jordans of some sort, I believe.
Cleats
Seems
showing
to be the go-to these days.
probably the colour of those cleats inspired by him playing for the Central City 16s at Nationals last year.
Quite high there, but a lot of nice movement on that pitch.
Opportunity here for Matty to go 3 up, 3 down with 3 Ks in this innings. And that is exactly
go.
what we get.
And I love the velo grunt as well. It's beautiful. Must be something about that pink mitt on the mound.
Yeah, it really is channeling a little bit of
Aura.
Felix with that.
Bit of aura.
Felix known for the velo grunt on the mound. Matty now bringing it out. So as we go into the bottom of the second here, Mike, it's a bit of a sad day for you today. Last game of the season for you.
Last game for our regular season, yeah, sure. We do have the Masters tournament coming up in a few weeks that we've already started doing a little bit of training on a Friday night for. Might even be a bit of a integrated squad we've got there with a few of our guys from around the country. Hamilton, that is.
Around the country, Hamilton. Wow.
It is technically South Auckland, I believe. Some would say.
Well, I've got to say, with the way people are commuting these days, you're not actually that far wrong.
I was talking to someone the other day, and it takes just about the same time to get to Hamilton on a good day as it takes to get from West Auckland to East Auckland.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Sometimes longer to get across Auckland. Okay, we have Jung in the box now, leading off for this part of the inning. Oh, and the ball magnet is just being called from the scorer's box, and I believe that is correct.
I got a little worried there as he picked his bat back up. I thought, this could be all on.
Yeah, he's not liking it with that walk down to first. He's probably feeling it a bit. It was almost the same spot, right, Roy? Back of the shoulder.
Oh, I'm in a little spot here where I'm loose side of it, behind the umpire.
We have Chase coming up to bat here. Jung on first.
No. Oh, they've
Yes,
thrown it away.
Okay, they've bobbled it at two.
Ouch.
Miscommunication between second baseman and shortstop there. Didn't know who was taking and making the play there.
I think we heard Chase's thoughts on that hit straight after he hit it.
Yes. It's normally a word that's quite common in my vocabulary.
He was pretty sure he had hit into a double play. Instead, we have runners on first and second. No one out.
We have our mate here up in the box now. We have Aaron. He'll be looking to put some bat to ball. I know he wants it.
Aaron Wildish. There's not many that work harder than this boy. Transferred to Central City this season from West City, where he'd been playing divs. He wanted to try to play baseball on a more competitive level. So despite the fact that we're live streaming it, you have to get your phone out to video your son's at bat when he's up next.
Well, if
Can't
you
just
know
go
what,
to the live stream.
If you know what all of these guys are like these days, safe. Yes, safe. Nice steal by Jung into third base, advancing Chase as well behind him to two. Just going back to where we were there a second, all the young guys these days, if you haven't noticed, that have intentions on going and playing college ball in America, now just film. They want everything filmed, at bats, pitching, base running, everything. And That chews up a lot of your memory in your phone there, Roy.
I would have thought that he could just say that he's featured on CCSN.
Oh, he wouldn't even have to send that if that was the case.
Give
If they
give
knew
him-
the calibre of this sports network.
Give him the link to the game and say, have your fill. Big cut there from Aaron. Fouls it away. Looks like infield in here for Hamilton.
Sorry, just taking my mind off it for a minute. How many? No, 0 outs, are we?
0 outs. Oh, great pitch there.
That was a great pitch there, putting Aaron back into the dugout.
And just to prove that I'm not one-sided on this, I would have happily seen Aaron get the chainsaw on that one as well, but
We have Alex
Paul continues with
AKA
the respectful
Aircon.
approach.
in the box here. We're looking to get another knock in the Prems.
Alex, of course, debuted in Prems last week and managed to help himself to a opposite field triple off Badger, one of the top pitchers here in the Auckland competition. Pretty exciting moment for him.
Not going to lie, I have heard a little bit about it over the week, and he's very proud of himself, which
I think-
he should be.
I think everybody's heard a little bit about it, but not from Alex.
Hey Roy, it's all right to be a proud dad,
It
mate.
absolutely is. I encourage it.
Hey, if I know I can't do it, I've got someone that's got my back, right?
There we go, Mike living vicariously through his son. Oh, tough pitch.
Yeah, he'll be going back on the video footage for that one and saying a few expletives, or however you...
Surely not at your house, Mike, where you have nothing but respect for umpires.
Yeah, I think it's going to take a few weeks for me to maybe start a next season before that one's forgotten about. I'd rather forget about it now, but I'm trying.
Unfortunately, there's no rewind button where you can just start again. Oh, big cut inside pitch and Alex goes down.
I'm guessing he's going to want me to delete that one.
We see there Young Hun waiting for his opportunity there over on third base. Really just a wild pitch away from this game being tied. Boy,
And there goes our camera.
that was a good one.
Sorry about the technical difficulties here. This is baseball. The
No
cameras
technical,
are on the fence.
no technical difficulties. We're all over it.
I'll just say minor difficulties with the replacement of the camera then.
Everybody did get to see the camera falling before I switched.
Pitch outside there. We have runners at 2 and 3.
This, of course, is Mike here sitting in the commentary box. And around to the field where our camera fell off from.
The old support crew for the Renegades is starting to flow in slowly over the day.
So Yuto number 9 hitter for Central City. Little situation here where if he can come up with a knock.
That'll be side away. Score remains 2-1. Hamilton Raiders.
We'll get a give us a game update here, Mike, before we put this camera back up.
Going into Central, coming back out on the field here.
Going
The
into-
score 2-1.
top of the third.
Top of the third, there you go. Looking for it. I couldn't see it anywhere, but we
There's
got there in the end.
production crew over there that were confirming that to Mike.
Yep, I was just behind Trish's legs there, so I couldn't quite see, but that's fine.
You see the scoreboard there?
Yep,
It's very technical here. But Mega's all over it.
all over it.
And we'll look to get this camera set up again now. Oh, with a final little shot there of Mike's bare feet.
Yep.
One to go.
Keep them nice and cool before the big game. That will be after this game.
Let's see how well we got this camera set up.
You've got me on something now, Roy. I'm looking at everyone's cleats now.
It wasn't me, that was Trish that was all over that.
No, but that's good. We're, again, looking after our diamond. That'll be a bunt. Straight back to Matty Gavin on the mound. Played out at 1.
And there's a
1 down.
die-hard Dibs player, Mike. You would be of the view that that bunt got what a bunt deserves.
100%. It's a weak approach. That, mind you, I must admit, he was pretty swift down towards first base. He had some wheels, that boy.
Well, typically you don't bunt unless you do have wheels,
100%.
especially looking to bunt for a hit. Bunt, of course, normally used
Oh, hey.
to advance a runner.
We've seen some funny things there, though, Roy, haven't we, in our days?
We've definitely seen some funny things.
And 1 down for Central City. Great pitch there, fouled off.
Always happy when a foul ball doesn't result in a camera dropping off.
Or a creek ball.
Definitely metal cleats, right?
2 balls, 1 strike.
It's fucking hard to... Oh, it's blimmin' hard to tell sometimes. Oh, another great pitch there by Matty. Foul ball.
Okay.
Of course, Hamilton Raiders are a team that should know not to wear metal cleats. They, of course, have a
Yeah, with their lovely diamonds down there. Yeah.
beautiful turf field down there. Many people would say it's the #1 diamond in the country.
They've definitely done a great job with the bleachers and having the way they've done the whole layout is it is very, very nice.
And Richard doesn't stop working on it. There's always improvements happening.
Oh, great pitch blind past him there for the 2 outs now. Matty is throwing some gems today.
Hey, excuse me, Paul. Are those metal cleats?
They might not be.
Hi, thanks,
yeah,
Paul.
thank you.
There you go. That's how tough it is to tell.
Yeah, they've got
When
that
you have
white bits
those,
on the May.
those shiny, like metally looking rubber cleats.
And
you're
Roy,
really-
the only reason we're concerned is, again, as I was saying before, we've had a few people of recent doing it, and again, we're having to do constant repairs.
Yes, repairs, especially in those batters boxes where guys tend to dig around and stomp around. If it's in metal cleats, it can rip up that artificial turf.
Yep. The Hamilton boys are hacking away now. They're trying to get hold of one of those because I think they get the feeling if they put bat to those, they're gonna go away.
Well, I might also be thinking that it's going to be tough to put together a long innings. Matty seems dialed in here.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Oh, cord's probably in one of the side pockets in my bag.
Does it hold it to turn it on?
No, you're not going to get far. The cord's disappeared, so without the cord, we're not going to be able to get the radar
We're
going.
going to get a little bit of velocity of what these pitches are, but it may not be going to happen.
Not to be.
First time ever Roy has not been quite prepared. Oh, beautiful, Matty. Walking off the 3 up, 3 down. Score remains the same.
Absolutely does. Yeah, it's obviously dropped out somewhere. I'm not sure where. It's like a real little skinny connector.
And keep hydrating before our big game at 3:30.
Hydration, very important.
Yes, you seemed a little concerned about hydration last night there, Roy, when you gave me a phone
Oh,
call at about
I,
9:30 last night.
I was concerned about you actually, Mike. Like, it had been a rough day for you yesterday.
Yeah, it makes for a change. We're in the 1-1-2.
Div 2.
Well, they're calling it 1-1-2.
No, well, it can't be 1-1 and 1-2 and then 3. Like, there was...
On the standings, I seen and it was 1, and we were like way down. There's 12 teams or something.
Well, I think that the Div 1 teams that got relegated didn't like the thought of being called Div 2 players, so they...
Sure, I understand that if they think they're Div 1 players,
Which
right?
is really...
We just own Div 3, right?
made it awkward because...
1B, there you go.
So there's 1A, 1B and 3,
Yeah.
which kind of...
1B does not sound much better than 2, to be fair.
Never been concerned with that sort of thing. Just enjoy playing baseball, right, Mike?
100%. Did you say winning baseball?
Winning, not winning. And look at
Nah,
this, we
just
have
baseball in
the
general.
lead-off hitter. Brandon, of course, first innings, had a beautiful at-bat, 6-pitch at-bat, which ended with a single to right field.
Yeah, if they've been watching anything about the Hamilton pitcher here throwing, he's been throwing a lot of inside. I think B might get there on this one. A slow grounder,
Yeah.
bumbled at third from third baseman and makes it to 1.
Well, Mike, I've got to say, that's what speed does to the field, though. Puts them under pressure. They knew Brandon is quick as lightning.
100%.
Oh, what's going on here?
We have the umpires coming together here for a little...
Controversy.
Chat.
We might have to go back on the replay.
It always makes you a little bit worried when this happens.
So I'm not sure if this is the truth, Mike, but I have heard rumour that they do like to have these little meetings just to work out what their post-game refreshments are going to be.
Oh, there you go. I'd be having a little meeting too.
So they get together and decide who's getting the beers, who's on chips today.
And whether they're double browns or,
Yeah.
or the Steinlager pures.
Absolutely.
Like if it's a good day, they might even get them a nice 8% crafty.
Oh,
That was a great pitch there. Over and out.
sorry, not the umpire, the pitcher reacting there like the umpire did him dirty on that, but that looked way outside to me.
Very, very similar pitch than the one that was a stroke beforehand, but definitely
Oh, it was
outside.
started in a great spot, but it was way outside. Of course, having been on the mound
Brandon's
myself,
gone, and he's safely making it stolen to 2.
yes, having been on the mound myself, you do want the umpire to call everything a strike, so maybe that's all that was. once again, it's not a half-hearted swing that Felix takes.
No, definitely not. Saw some great BP out of him the other night. He was crushing those balls at BP. Oh, there goes
There
one.
we go.
And it's going to drop short, is it?
Lifted to centre.
Drop short and centre, and
Nice, Felix.
Great bit of hitting.
Moving Brandon around to 3.
Really like that approach from Felix when he had 2 strikes on him. He cut the swing back a little. Took an
That's a great adjustment there.
absolute daddy hack at the previous pitch. And then it was time to do a job. You would have heard Coach Nate there at first base saying, do a job. Big boy baseball. Move the runner over.
Now we have our man Dom up to bat. He'll be looking to bring at least Brandon in here.
Yeah, you want to talk a big boy baseball. Dom is more than capable of some big boy baseball right here.
Oh, that was a nice one there.
Real good pitch. Way up. Is that a golf clap coming from the Central
boys.
City dugout there? It did sound very much like a golf clap.
There may be 1 or 2 golfers in the spectators arena over there. I'll give you 4, mate. Oh, unlucky for Dom. Driven down third, just foul.
See Eli there, looking on.
Outside and ball behind. Brandon coming in. Down and safe at home. Bringing the game back to 2-all.
And real heads up running there from Felix as he takes third.
Felix watching, and the ball went somewhat between first base and home plate, and Felix, being aware of that, took himself round to 3. Dom still ready to punch another run in here. It's getting exciting. All drawn up now. 0 outs. A good spot to be in if you're Central City right now.
We hear there, pitcher changing to the wind-up. Oh, and Dom swings through that one.
Down on strikes, that's 1 down. We have Elijah up.
From one big unit to another.
His last at bat, he reached first. Might have been on a error, but got there nonetheless. Yeah, great pitch there.
Tough spot. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'd feel about playing infield in with a big unit like this in the box.
Oh, yeah. A little bit late on the swing there, but... Felix is itching, chomping at the bit to come down here.
Absolutely is.
Oh.
Oi!
Lest it wasn't your leg.
That's how you take a pitch. There was no squealing, no screaming. I think I just saw a little smile.
Yeah, no. Oh, he looked to rub it. He refrained, luckily.
No, he's itching his arm over there at first base.
Hey, don't take it to the gutter, guys, when I said looking to rub it. That'll be the only reference to anything
Well,
not baseball I'll make for the rest of the day.
this is interesting now. Straight after a hit by pitch, and we have the human magnet.
Short little one here, bringing in the run here. And he makes
And-
one. That is a great little play. Unintentional, but worked out for him.
Swinging bunt drives into the go-ahead run.
Great work there. That would be 3-2 Central up now. 1 out. Runner on 1 and 2. We have Chase up to bat.
Well, and really just been rewarded for Felix's heads-up running earlier,
100%, right?
going first to third on a wild pitch.
Yeah, you don't get much better than that when the ball's only, within 5 to 8 metres of a player, right?
Yeah.
Cut there by Chase.
So still just one down here, Mike.
How good's the shade? Yep, still one down, Roy. And again, runners on 1 and 2. Ball moving around. Boys
And-
moving, so 2 and 3 now. Pass ball there. Ground hit, pitch in the dirt. Through the legs of the catcher.
I think Liam Marshman over there on third base was quite glad that the ball got far enough away that it wasn't going to be any sort of a close play at third as Eli storming down at him.
Yeah. He's been talking about running it straight all morning after his big game of rugby he had yesterday, apparently.
Chase just backing away on that one. Not the pitch for that to happen with. Slider. Really had no chance to catch up with it.
Oh, shallow
Pop up.
fly ball to shortstop there. That'll be 2 down.
Chase disappointed with himself there.
Aaron Whitish coming up. He'll be looking to try and get this in a bit of grass in the out to bring another run or 2 in. It'd be ideal for Central City right now. And leave you guys out there, eh?
One of the things here, of course, is a base hit from Aaron should score 2 because a runner on second will take off at the crack of the bat. That's a nothing. I think the umpire there just giving catcher a chance to explain to the pitcher he can't be changing between stretch and wind up.
Was this the refreshments you've chosen this morning? Dehydration water there, Roy, after all the moonshine last night?
Yep, moonshine. Everybody appreciates a good night on the moonshine.
Oh, I can agree to that.
Not many people appreciate the next morning.
Or the drive home, eh, Trish? You can make what you will of that comment, guys.
Trish, did you want this? Pass it over to Trish, please.
Apple turnovers.
And that will be
You don't need this one, do you, Roy?
end of the innings. That is 100% mine.
Oh, you're mean.
Get your
You're
CV
mean to
mix
do this
offer.
commentary without offering apple pie to the
I'm just going
co insider.
to chew through this one with the mic on so everybody can listen.
Oh, and Roy is
So the
not the
deliciousness.
greatest. He's a open mouth eater, this Roy. It's not cool, especially if you have the phobia of loud eaters.
Apple turnovers, how good. The only thing that could be better
As if Mike had one.
is if it had cream in it.
Oh,
Apple
it doesn't.
turnover with
Oh, I
cream
wouldn't
is-
want it then.
Oh, that's
No
okay.
cream, I'm out.
I was about to offer you the half of it, but since you don't want it.
Like my wife often says, I'm fine, Roy. Fine. Or just go. It's all good.
Yeah. Way, Dom.
Seems every time I do just go, there's a message straight away popping up on my phone. I can't believe you went. I'll always run it back to saying, you said just go.
Yeah, why say it if they don't mean it, right?
It's a trick. It's all a big trick, Roy.
Oh, everything's a mind game.
Gonna write a book on it. Matty Gavin's still out here for our Central City. A little bit high on that one. A lot of pace on it though. Hopefully no Renegades have any accidents on the way over today watching this game while driving here, listening to Roy and Mike on the commentary.
They wouldn't need to watch it. They can understand what's going on just from your fantastic commentary, Mike.
Well, thanks, Roy. I'll take it because there's very, very few compliments ever come my way.
Another great pitch there from Matty. Two seamers looking good today.
Quite warm out there today for the boys, so...
Oh,
Oh, great pitch. Nice movement on that. Got him swinging, and that's the second time for
Liam.
today. Watch swinging, but seen it just go right through.
Oh. Yeah,
Well, that was just about on the knuckles and dribbled out into play.
it's a
Walk the
real
ball to first
unfortunate
base.
out, isn't it?
Super unfortunate. That'll be 2 down. Central City, they'll be liking the way this innings is going. Low pitches. Another big swing there. Strike straight through there.
Just checking with the official scorer, Meg.
We have
And the
3-2.
score is definitely 3-2. We've got
Definitely
that
3-2.
right.
Oh, that was a dirty pitch there by Matty.
We
There's
have
2 strikes on him now.
we have the scorer's box to our left, and we have the scoreboard to our right. That's a great pitch right there.
Certainly is. Hasn't thrown that many to get through the batters so far in this inning. He'll be looking to just sit him down now here and come back and have a bat. Lovely movement just outside though there. Been loving that pitch there, Roy, all day Matty's been throwing.
That little slider, that last one.
Yeah, very nice.
Nice pitch that he throws. Few squeals out there in the field. They thought that one was close. You don't get much for close though.
No. Okay, so he's punched it down third there, just wide of Alex at 3 there, and
It's good at bat.
100%. Hamilton have their first runner on this inning.
And we've got the big lug stepping up into the box.
Bug. Rendezvous here at Central City under 19s.
Of course, there's a rumour that Micah's dad is actually going to be turning out for Central City in the Masters
Yeah,
competition.
sure is. Be a good addition to our squad we've got going on here, which is a bit of a blend of the Spartans and the Renegades.
Spartans, Renegades and special invites.
And special invites only. You have to be special to get that invite, Roy?
See there, Maddie going with the slow move and then the quick move, looking to catch the runner sleeping a little on him. Expect to see this runner take off here.
Oh, pitch there. That was another dirty pitch there, right on the inside, coming in and over the plate there.
Yeah, Maddie will be able to remind Micah of that pitch at training during the week. Although is Micah still coming up to training
No, I
with the
wouldn't
19s
think so
done?
now that they're done.
Runner does go and
Gets a warm-up run.
Micah fouls it off.
I'll tell you what, Roy. How much do you like that when you're playing Renegades baseball?
Well,
Warm-up runs.
yeah, not a fan. Nice little move there from Maddie. Little trick move. Of course, I believe we're 2 out and 2 strikes on the batter, so
Correct. He's a very slick player.
runner goes.
Maddie.
Oh dear.
Okay, advanced from 1 to 2, and then on a overthrow at 2, advancing to 3. So runner in scoring position here for Hamilton.
Just saw Dom struggle to get a grip of that ball there, pulling it
Micah
out of the glove.
On 2 strikes, he's got opportunity to put in play and tie this ball game up here, Micah Hargrave.
I think Maddie's going to sit him down on this pitch.
Oh, and did just what Royce called there, and that was some nice heat on that one. Nice work out there for Maddie at that inning there.
Sometimes you can just see the game one step ahead, Mike. That's what it is. Oh, actually, we'll be able to get that.
I'm going to go and welcome a guest for a 5-minute stint on the mic. He's going to be new to this, so he's a little bit new to baseball, so you might not get the information you want, but Roy will check him in place. I'll just
He'll be nervous.
go and introduce him.
Three, two.
Get up. Introducing our fellow Renegade, new to the team this season, Mr. Jacob O'Connor. How are you today, Jacob?
Good afternoon, Mr. Kovic.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm excited for today.
Yeah, what are you?
Tender, actually. I had 27 holes of golf at Wellsford yesterday.
Oh, well, that's great. You're going to have 27 innings of baseball this afternoon.
Damn bloody tastic.
So I'm going to punch you in with Roy here for a minute, and he's going to ask you a few questions about baseball and your newly found passion for the game.
Cool. Alright, where do I stick this? Just like
One
that?
rule when you're on the mic there, mate, no lying.
No lying and swearing.
I
Keep
do
it
like.
pretty simple then, shall we?
I do like the way that Mike hands the mic over and he just can't stop, can he? Still leaning in.
Yeah, leaning in.
Getting a
and
couple of last words in.
there's always a couple of rules before anything, really, just to sort of try and keep me on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, so Mike was a little nervous actually, handing the mic over to you, Jake.
Yeah, well, hey, it's a quick interview. You know, time is precious. Obviously, I'm getting ready for my warm-ups for this afternoon's 3:30 match.
Yep, probably going to be a bit later than 3:30. This game started just slightly late, and we're only through bottom of the fourth, so
It
9
just
innings
means
game,
more
of
baseball
course.
and more time at the park, which is not a bad thing.
So, first season playing baseball, Jake.
Yeah.
Give us a little summary.
Okay. I guess before even that, it's always been on the radar. It's just growing up in NZ, in the 80s and 90s, it was really cricket focused. There was a little bit of softball at school, but baseball wasn't really a thing. And so when eventually I was nearing the big 5-0, I thought it might be time to do a Google search. And lo and behold, CentralCity was the first one to pop up within at least 30 minutes of Karaka, and I came along for I think what you call an exhibition day, is that right?
Have a go day, yes.
Have a go day, that's right, you were there, and Malcolm was there.
I'm still here just saying that's usually for kids.
Yeah, and or for guys that have never, I guess, had a mitt on, which would be me. I've never had a mitt or even played a game, so came along and got provided a Wilson mitt by Mr. Antonovich there, and took an outfield catch, and I was sold.
That was it.
Didn't even pick up a bat that day, I don't think. I thought, no, just small steps.
Took one catch, and I'm now a baseballer.
I am a baseballer, and I quickly jumped in line and obviously spent a ridiculous amount of money on all the gear, but you don't have to do that, but obviously that's the fun part, if you can. And
they have a bit of a saying for that, actually, Jake. All the gear, no idea.
Yeah, and that's about bang on with me, to be honest with you. And yeah,
$1,000 bet and a 10-cent swing.
Yeah, it looks a lot easier on TV. A lot of, you think you go through all the bat reviews, and the ones that go the furthest, the one that you want, then you actually hit the damn thing and go, oh, okay, it doesn't have the magic answer at all. Would have been better off with a $60 bat after all. So
you've given a few reviews.
Yeah,
one star reviews saying this bat doesn't hit home runs every time.
I thought I might wait till the end of the season and see if it magically would repair itself. And look, it's gotten a bit better. I've found it's like anything. If there's good support in the team, because you are a bit useless when you start. Let's be honest. I think I took a centre field ball and was called to throw it to second, and ended up throwing it past third base out the side of my hand, and that was a good lesson. And but all in all, mate, it's been great.
It was so there was a rumour halfway through the season that you might actually be able to return your bat as brand new. But second half of the season's rolled around, and and Jake started to come into some form.
That's I will say, the league that we started in Division 3 is great because there's a few newcomers, and that's what it's built for, right? And
correct.
You'd get away with an infield fly that would possibly be dropped, and you'd hit first base and your numbers look really good. Or you'd sort of just hit it straight to a fielder, they'd bobble it, and you'd still make it there. But as time's gone on, and we've had a couple of, I guess what you call practices, you start seeing it a bit better, and I've had a couple of hits here and there. Yeah. I think mammoth, but at least it's out past the diamond, which is a huge achievement.
Absolutely. Got that bat there from Uto, 9-hole hitter for CentralCity.
Where are we at the score at the moment?
3-2 up.
Okay, it's a close one.
Gave up 2 in that first innings, and we've just chipped away, battled back.
Yeah, it was nice. That steal from Braden, actually, after those first couple of pitches was bang on. He easily made it. Then he got on to third with a hit, and he came home. So.
And you've taken to pitching as well, Jake.
Yeah, that goes back at when I played first 11. That was for the. Oh, you're probably watching this, but he got hit right in the centre of the back there. It looked like it tickled a little bit.
Just checking to see. No, that's not what I was checking. I was checking to see if Meg had any sympathy at all for her son being clocked by a pitch.
She was more worried about the scoreboard to me.
Oh, she went, oh, and that was it.
If he had done the dishes last night, maybe there was some sympathy, but apparently not.
No, the PS5, the show got a good workout on baseball, I reckon. So cricket, I used to biff the ball really fast, and that was one of my skills, was fielding. I used to open the bowling for them, and I was reasonably fast, so I sort of thought, I picked up a baseball, and let's just say there is no comparison to a cricket ball at all. I reckon they couldn't be. Yeah, they are just really far apart in weight, throw, seam, everything. So that was, for anyone out there who's thinking about throwing a baseball, I do recommend giving it a go. It's nothing like throwing a cricket ball at all. It's almost got resistance. They actually bend the seam around, so it doesn't matter how you throw it. It's gonna get some seam action somewhere.
Which is kind of your theory on pitching.
Yeah.
Just,
Less is more with pitching, I reckon.
Don't worry too much about what's happening. Surely the seam will
Do its job
do
for you.
something for you.
Yeah, definitely not at that level at the moment. I was pretty accurate, but it's actually when you're up there, it's amazing how small that strike zone is. And if you have any doubt or you're slightly a bit nervous, it's interesting because that relates straight into how the ball comes out of your hand. So you're better off just to go all in at the start and just let it happen. Nah, but bloody lucky to get us. I didn't think in my first season I'd actually get a go, but that's another thing about Renegades is you get to generally play in a few different positions, and if you're willing to give it a crack. So I think I've had a couple of goes. Worst ARA and probably the ABA. It's up there.
Yeah, only because in our league we tend not to record errors.
Copy that.
I actually remember one of your pitching efforts. I was playing in centre field, dropped the catch, and it would have been the 10th out of the innings if you count all of the errors. So
Yeah.
straight after that, you got us out of the innings with what was essentially the 11th out of the innings. So
Okay.
quite an effort there, James.
I was thankful for that because at that stage, I was like a camel trying to store water, but by that stage my arm felt like it was going to fall off and I was dry. So I think it was close to 40 pitches or something in that inning. It was up there. It might even be more than that.
Well, we were two innings into that game and down 14-7, I think.
Yeah, I gave 4 in the first and then a phenomenal 10 in the second, and then you came on and I think you only put up 3 in 5 innings. Is that right?
No,
Right towards the end?
one more run they
One
scored.
more run, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. And, yeah.
The interesting bit is you probably had an ERA of about 2 in that game. Because when they score everything through errors, it doesn't actually go against the pitcher's ERA.
I tell you, that scoring system, if you're it does really benefit. It makes you look a lot better than what you are, especially in batting. I'm like, geez, I'm pretty sure I only had 1 hit out of 4, but hey, look, I had 3 for 4 on that, so I'll take it.
Well, that is, like I said, that's the unfortunate thing about the scoring in divs is we don't tend to record errors. So, yeah, batting looks really good, pitching looks terrible, but the truth is actually slightly different.
100%. But yeah, no, sort of summarising it all, it's been a lot of fun and no injuries so far, and the fitness has improved, which helps. Because it's definitely fitness, I reckon, doesn't matter what level, is pretty big in it, isn't it, really? Sore legs. It took me about 3 or 4 days sometimes to actually be able to walk properly again. So it's a bit of definitely need a little bit more fitness. But we're getting there. And I think we might have brought in a win this year, but we've got a game today that could be said to be almost a mock final. Would that be right?
I will call it a final.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, so.
We've actually already been handed the title for Div 3.
Yeah. Be nice to finish with a win and rather than cause bragging rights probably would come from today's game. So.
Well, it would keep us undefeated against genuine Div 3 teams as well. Of course, promoted halfway through the season because some people felt we were just all too good.
Yeah, that was really a talking point. That was actually phenomenally interesting. It was more of a direction than a question. And the team went into Div 2 and subsequently held their heads high, and we had a couple of close games, but I don't think we've won a proper game yet.
Haven't beaten any of the teams that came down from Div 1, which does show the
I know
difference.
we've scared them. I know that. And I reckon that's job done, to be honest. They were a bit worried there. And a couple of superstar performances by yourself and Chase there to sort of make it look a bit closer than probably what it was. Which is good.
Well, it's something that, here we go.
Ooh, where's he going?
Bit of action, bobbles it.
Central. Oh, okay, we've got a rundown happening. He's not going to get out of that one. And that's nice run there.
I like the aggressiveness from Dom with 2 out. Run scored, absolutely the run scored, Brandon.
That's great offense, and that's good results. That puts a couple up now. What's the score now, scorer? What have we got?
5-2.
5-2. Excellent. Yeah, so hopefully anyone that's watching out there and they want to give baseball a go, it's bloody well run. You get given a shirt and a hat. All you need to do is get yourself some cleats, really, and make sure you wear the long socks and the knickerbockers. Don't go for the long pants.
No, it's all about the look, isn't it?
If
you're going to play baseball, look good doing it.
Oh, 100%, absolutely. And, you grow up looking at the knickers and say, put them on.
Yep, it's optional to take the approach that Jake took, which is get them 3 sizes smaller than your normal size.
I will warn everyone, I ordered mine from South Australia. I'm going to give a shout out to Gear Tricks because they were great service. It was actually here in about 4 days, which is phenomenal with all these aircraft flying overnight. And I ordered, I'm a bit of a medium, a little fella, 5'7" or something. So I ordered medium, and I can definitely tell you they fit my girlfriend, and she looks really good in them. So yeah, always get a size or 2 up. But me being a little bit, I was like, I'm not going to go and buy any more. I'll wait for next season maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
just
wear them.
Yeah, just own it.
Yeah, and which is what you do, and undies optional because if they're tight, it's going to make them tighter. Shouldn't have said that on air, actually.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, but yeah, it cooks out there too. So I find the socks and knickers also just a little bit less heat because it gets pretty warm. We've had a hot summer here, so.
So as Jake said, if you want to get into baseball, there's a grade for everyone.
Yeah, there is, and it's I'm not sure. I think the membership for the year is about $160, so that's bloody good value for 6 months of fun. You can't really put a price on it, and I think just about in Auckland there would be 5 areas. Would that be right? You'd probably just about find a team close to you anywhere.
Yeah, I'd find a team close enough anywhere.
Yeah, but you do travel everywhere, so at the end of the day, where your home is not essential, so you can look at Central. Obviously got the best blue and white colours as well.
Central is central to everything, of course.
Of course, and I'm slightly biased. Yep. Even got some blue undies after I joined the team.
much
still
like
clean.
Much like having Mike on the mic, we're finding
We're
out
going
things
a
we
little bit
don't
close.
need to know.
No, yeah, it's a family show. So hopefully mum and dad aren't listening. Actually, they've been tuning into the broadcast. If they are, hello, Denny and Kev. Yeah, to Lake Ferry. There's no baseball down there, but there's plenty of open spaces. So
Nice pitch here from Matty.
is Wellington coming up for the Nationals? Is that going to be a thing? Have they got a baseball?
In the club nationals, they will probably not send anyone. The rest of the country tends not to ever send teams up in the adult grades. They won't. Don't believe there's anybody in the Masters. However, in the 16s and 14s nationals, which has been played in Tauranga, I believe there's a few teams from Wellington coming up.
Yeah, and there's real designated pathways for the young ones, and I'll be getting the 8-year-old in for next season. We've probably caught it a little bit late, but he's buying his first bat today. He got Christmas money, he's been holding on to it, and I sort of steered him away from Lego because nothing is Lego, but I said, once you build one, you've sort of built them all, and it just sits there and doesn't do anything. So why don't you put your money into a baseball bat? So he's going out to get a Venom today. I think it's 25 inches for about that age or something.
Something like that.
T-ball bat,
right? Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, Mike's jealous. He's probably doesn't. He's going to jump back in his seat. He's been very kind to lend it to me.
It's not jealous, I just don't know how to not talk, and walking around over there.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Roy.
Always a pleasure, Jake. We'll be seeing you on the diamond in a
Couple of hours.
couple of hours.
That long? Shit, I might be asleep.
Too many hazy hours.
Any spare?
Yeah, I have if you want one.
Oh, love one.
Mike grabs the mic and heads off talking to Jake about beers. But the other bit is when he's over there gas bagging, I don't know when he's talking, so I don't know when I should talk. The general rule with Mike is that I don't really get a chance to talk because he doesn't stop talking. Did you actually turn it off while you walked over there?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course I didn't.
Yeah. There we go. You caught me by surprise by thinking that you had. Oh, runner goes.
I did hold it in a way that no one could hear what I was saying, mate. Hold on a second. Nice cold can of Coca-Cola refreshment.
Oh, yes, that would be delightful.
Roy's still trying to catch up on
Hydration.
hangover ability.
I thought that drinking lots hydrates you, but apparently when what you're drinking is moonshine, it has the opposite effect in the next morning.
Yeah, not a lot of water on the moon.
Ethan, quicker than I remember.
Must be those shoes.
Yep. Going back to what we were saying before, I think there are 14 or 15 size boot.
Oh no, they were like size 14 cleats that he wore when he was like 12 or something. They're probably like
Yes, it just skipped the water, that
they're
one.
probably like size 16 or 17 now that Ethan wears. Wouldn't surprise me. Just fit inside the batter's box.
Oh,
It's a great
Matty.
pitch.
Painting those corners of the plate there. Sitting another batter down. I'd like to see how many Ks he's got today, because he's got a few. 9 Ks so far.
Quite a few looking, and
bad.
umpire Paul still refuses to get the chainsaw out.
How are you, mate?
Colin, how are you?
Pretty good.
Pretty good indeed.
Yeah, for midway through this game where 9 Ks it's been looking pretty good.
Yeah, a few early struggles there in the first innings.
Certainly pulled himself away from that though.
Couple of runs in, and then the team has just switched on.
I'll tell you what, Roy, there's not a lot that's not somewhere over the plate. It's very, very nice to watch at the moment.
This 9-hole hitter does love himself a bunt, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, we know how that worked out last time.
Yep. Don't think he loves a bunt enough to try it on 2 strikes.
Oh, there we go.
Nice, buddy. Let's go, buddy.
Whips it past him for another K.
Interesting here. Hamilton calling for the 2-out catch it. Referred to as a speed up rule, I've never seen it speed the game up. It takes a long time, somebody's not ready, and in this case, it's a runner who's got some serious wheels. We saw Gabe stealing second earlier. Like oftentimes I think of that 2-out catcher rule as a little bit of a cheat code if your catcher doesn't have much speed. It's often the case when you've been crouching back there all game.
Oh yeah, nah, he just got in there.
Yes, although
Good move though.
I would say that there's been a couple of, shall we call them, interesting calls
100%.
sliding into second base. So
I think it's not baseball if you don't get a couple of those every game, mate. But don't get me started.
it doesn't really need anybody to get you started, Mike.
Yep.
You tend to be able to wind yourself up.
It's because I'm a very passionate man, as you know, Roy. I wear my heart on the sleeve. And there's definitely no zipper on my mouth.
No. Anybody that knows you is agreeing vehemently right now.
Yep.
You don't leave many people guessing what you're thinking. And there's no filter. If it goes through the head, it comes out the mouth.
Oh, great pitch there. He's another K on his name today.
Matty
is on fire today. That pitching is outstanding.
Is that a little bit of like a Conor McGregor walk as he walks off there, strutting off?
Yeah, with
Loving
those big
it.
wide shoulders, he can get away with it.
Yes,
There's
true.
not much else to him but those shoulders.
Oh, those shoulders are working wonders today.
I must say, he looks the part at trainings in his little, what do they like to call it, a bodybuilder's singlet.
Is that what they call those?
Very, very fitting, makes everything pop.
Makes everything pop.
Those 1,000 abdominal muscles he has.
Oh, it looks like Brandon's
looking for food. He's a hungry man. He's seen Trish. Oh, he's had his ration pack for the day, so
Brandon, do you want a water as well?
Thank you.
No worries. Of course it is, Brandon. Only the best for you.
would you like to see Central City with a new cooling off pool just behind the dugout next season?
Brandon there.
Right, we've got some fundraising to do.
Central City's shortstop / catcher / pitcher / where else have you played this season, Brandon? Left field, third base.
And the sand pit. No change in pitcher for Hamilton here. I thought they might have wanted to sort of mix it up a little bit now, but
Who pitched in the reserves for them?
Felix.
Ethan pitched reserves.
Oh, for Hamilton? Yeah, Ethan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That explains why I haven't seen Ethan on the mound.
In all fairness too, he pitched quite well too.
Ethan, yeah, he's been pitching really well.
Yeah, I've always actually liked his action as a pitcher.
Yes. Yeah. He's got that real over the top action, eh? Oh, what's this that we've got?
Oh yeah, I like them.
Yeah. All right, I'm good, thanks, Meg.
But no, I'm good. They're nice though. Very nice. We got
Some
John
little
in
Japanese chips there from Meg.
there. Very tasty.
I'm assuming from Japan Mart, where Meg works. Japanese salt.
Yum. They're very much like a French fry, but crispy right through to the middle. Very, very nice. They'd go great with a 6-pack of cold lagers there, Roy. You're still on the orange juice. I see where you're at.
You say that about almost anything.
Any drink, any chip,
Anything at all. Mowing the lawn, that'd go great with a kit 6-pack of cold lagers.
Well, not going to lie, I have a friend has a big paddock he likes to mow, and he has a rotation that the kids bring him out every second lap he does. He gets a cold beer brought out to him on the ride-on lawnmower.
Perfect.
He's got his little umbrella over the top, and he said he just loves mowing the lawns.
Foul ball there from Jung Hun.
But most blokes I know would agree that anything you do if there's a cold beer next to it makes it much better. Like when we do mound repairs and...
Yes, correct. Another foul ball from Jung Hun. Got that bat here from the Korean sensation.
Not going to lie, one of my favourite Asia Pacific countries to travel to after touring there for the Little League a year or two ago.
It's a walk there from Jung Hun. Yeah, rumour is that it's one of your favourites because at any corner dairy you can get yourself a 6-pack of cold beer.
Well, I wasn't actually needing to go for the 6-packs there, Roy. I worked it out. I found a 1.6 litre bottle of lager. Worked out to be $4 New Zealand.
Yeah.
It ended up being my go-to. It may have had an anime duck on the label, but I was good with that at $4 for 1.6 litres. Man about value.
Yes. And
Not fussy on quality.
not unusual to be seeing people just drinking from those bottles as they walk down the street over there.
100%. No, very, very cool country, cool culture. Love the baseball culture, the food culture. Just, it's a very, very nice, safe country. It's a lot of cool things to do. Great food.
Saw a situation there where Young Hun looked to steal second, took off. Chase had a cut at the pitch, popped it foul. Young Hun had to hit the brakes, turn around and get himself back to first. Liam Marshman there taking a very nice catch in foul territory.
Yep, right on the gate of the CentralCity dugout.
So far into foul territory that cameras could not pick that one up, I believe.
Oh my God, that's good. I'm not even a fan of that usually, but... Get there, Aaron!
Aaron. Advance the runner over.
2 down for Hamilton City now.
I don't think we'll see.
We've Alex Kovac up to bat now.
Don't think we'll see Aaron Wildish laying down a bunt. He's not
Alex will
known
be
for his
looking
speed to first.
Alex will be looking to put one into play now after a fly out and a strikeout today in the Prems.
Oh dear.
Another little popper there for Alex. He'll be
He's
not that
gutted.
pleased with himself.
And the main reason is because that wasn't a pitch that he needed to swing at.
Yeah. We all know as the young guys in a big boys team, they're always looking to try and contribute. And sometimes you might say when you try a little bit hard, things don't quite go your way, as we know, Roy.
Yeah, it's
If you really want it,
let the game
you never
come to
get
you,
it.
right?
I'm a big believer in that myself. If I really want to get a hit, it doesn't happen. If I don't worry about it, it happens. I'm not worried today, Roy.
Still-
8 from 8. 8 from 8 at bats. My last 8 at bats.
Yeah, it's goes back to that thing that we were talking about with Jake. The scoring definitely does favour the batters, doesn't it? I do recall one of your 8 hits that was looped straight to a third baseman who bobbled it.
That was pre the 8 for 8, mate.
Oh, there's a couple last
Like
week.
you to fact check you here. Thank you very much.
I should video some of your hits.
That was in 2 games too, by the way.
Yeah, you do get to bat a lot because you are always at the top of the lineup.
There's a reason for that, Roy.
Yep. Whereas I am
Base hitter.
not of your level. I was batting, I think I was batting 13th in the lineup last week.
Oh, I might need to stand you corrected there. That was 15th.
Yeah, probably.
No, Roy's a great hitter. He's a great base hitter. He's not dissimilar to how I bat myself. We get on base.
Well,
We haven't put any out over the fence all
the
season.
big advantage of Divs baseball, right? All you have to do is make contact and you're probably going to be safe.
Not going to lie.
Manny Gavin, look to keep rolling here.
I do believe you have 1 home run this season though, Roy.
Me?
When the under 12s let you have an at bat.
Oh, yeah, I dominate them. No, my best at bat this season is a triple.
That would be. Oh no, I did get it inside on errors, but I did get right around in one hit.
I'm talking genuine triple.
I'm sure there was an error there somewhere.
No, that was the one that I ripped down into the left field corner at HP.
Oh, was that? Oh, that's right. The one that went through third baseman's legs, right?
Ah, yeah, whatever. I'll tell you what, the one thing I can guarantee,
Is it
Mike,
on video?
is if I hit one through somebody's legs, I would not do a big celebration when I reach base.
Yeah, we must talk to some of these young guys.
Yes. Great play there from Brandon.
My favourite, Roy, is actually a bat flip on a walk.
Celebrating errors and...
I've never done that, by the way,
What, bat flip on a walk?
because that is just not cool.
No, but you do see people that do it.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of celebrating errors.
Hey, don't get it wrong though when you bat flip on a hit by pitch, because it's not actually a bat flip. It's
It's
the heat of the moment.
yep.
Not very happy.
It's letting some frustration, some aggression out. Unfortunately, you're never allowed to just keep batting when you get hit by a pitch. I have asked to keep batting before. Umpire
Yeah.
wouldn't let me.
Yeah, well, you see my hit by pitch last week, Roy, and it hit the
Ripped to
underarm on my
right
shirt.
centre there.
Yeah, that's a nice piece there, and that's going to produce a solid triple for him.
Yeah.
And did they brought a run in there? There was no runners on?
No.
No. Okay, sorry.
Mike's getting a little bit sidetracked with his Div stories. Didn't realise there was no one on. Or is it just the hazy pale ale starting to get to him already?
Cold Coca-Cola, mate.
Hot day today.
I have been here since 8:15 this morning, Roy. Just making sure the diamond was nice and ready for the boys this morning. Making sure no one's wearing metal cleats. Checking the fridge was stocked for the multiple games we have here today. Great pitch there by Matty. He is chucking amazingly today. Not going to lie.
Yeah, pitching very well today.
And I mean, for such a, slender guy, he's got physique. He's just got a lot of power. It's the strength in that arm is, you wouldn't think that someone of that stature could throw that hard, right? I mean, I can believe it watching it right now, but...
Well, yeah, it's a common saying, mass equals gas, and you are definitely right that there's not a lot of mass with Matty, but...
And gas equals ass.
The technique, the strength, he really has that going for him. Always been a good pitcher.
A little bit high, but the velocity there is just there today.
No,
It's dead, unfortunately.
equipment malfunction today.
Oh, that was another great pitch. He got back to it, but
Oh, yeah, but a little bit by you there. It's way late on it.
yes, well, I guess you could say that when the ball looked to enter the central dugout at first base there.
Oh,
Oh. Unlucky there.
Liam Marshman, a little bit of redemption for him there. Striking out his first two at bats. Gets himself a triple and then comes home on a wild pitch. We see here Coach Dan Tan making the walk out.
Meg. Hey, Meg. Is that 5-3? Yeah. 5-3 there to Central City still here. How many outs have we got here, Roy, in this inning? One out. 5-3 to Central. Been looking not too bad today, the old Central boys.
Indeed, it'll be interesting here. It's been kind of one of the things that's kind of
We have Elijah coming off here.
gone
and,
against them
Nate coming in for him there.
is when things start to go wrong, it's kind of snowballed during the
44
season.
is on for 36. No positional. Thank you.
That is Nate Dog coming onto the diamond. Elijah coming off. Still feeling that big game of rugby from yesterday, I believe.
Nate the Great, bring a bit of a voice of calm out there. Coach Dan Tan will be hoping that they get this under control. Avoid the big innings, which has been their curse all season.
Just loving the velocity there by Maddie today.
Runner goes. Tom throws down.
A little bit off to the left, but
Tom be a little bit disappointed with us throwing down today. Does a lot of work, takes a lot of pride in doing the job well, does Dom.
he's one of the boys a lot of the boys look up to, and he's the guy the boys listen to and controls the diamond.
Young Hun ranging back,
Just
can't get to it.
with hands, play it 4 here.
Oh,
No.
unlucky.
Oh, good try, guys.
Ball just bouncing up there.
One beer and I got the giggles. I mean Coca-Cola. You gotta love it. Nice try. No player wants to hear that.
Nice try.
5-4. Oh, great pitch there. Comes back with a beautiful pitch like that. We hear one of our local dads. It's Micah's dad, they've been under 19s. Yeah, good boy, Alex. Just missed the tag at third there and got him at 1. You out of here? Yeah. How was you got it? Was it in the back?
Hey,
You got
Eli.
it? Oh, hit when you got hit? Oh, yeah. But, yeah,
No
That's
effect.
my man. So we have Elijah leaving the park now. He's off early. Is no effect when he got hit by a pitch today there, he says.
I think Eli's off to play yet another game of baseball. He'll be off to play for the Spartans at
Oh, he certainly is.
McLeod Park.
They got the West City Rebels, I believe, today.
Something like that.
Something like that. Roy doesn't care for the other
I think
names.
it might be the Giants that they're playing.
Ah, yes. I believe I stand corrected. It was a very close play there to being a double there. Alex just missing that tag play at 3, but did get the play at 1, which was great.
What's that? What's his pitch count at?
Another great pitch by Matty. It's enjoyment watching this pitching today.
I think he can go to like 120.
Oh, these pitches just are on the money.
So he's at what? 104. Trish, you want to just go and let Dan Tan know that Matty's at 104? I'm sure Coach Dan Tan will be all over it.
Oh my
Great
goodness, that is
pitch.
good.
Great pitch.
Go, Matty.
What's that? Oh, I'm sure he was.
Well, I'm not going to lie, Roy. My absolute highlight so far in this game has definitely been Matty's pitching. He's just throwing fire today.
Yep.
And the movement is just...
Yeah, Jake's starting to get a bit loud over there.
Just going back, there's something about this pink mitt, Roy.
Yes.
There's aura around that mitt.
Well, that might stay on the mound after this because it wouldn't surprise me if Felix...
He did pitch in the first game.
Oh,
So,
Felix pitched in the first game, did he?
so I'm not sure that will be the case.
And
I know you weren't here for that, Roy, so otherwise you
him
would
down.
be well aware of that.
oh yes,
What are these ones? What do we got here? The king of snacks, Trish Antonovich. Anyone would tell you, Brandon would tell you.
yep. And she won't even take offence to being called a king.
Oh, it was like ginger.
Uh-huh.
That'll give me a great thirst on. That's good. You make that. Good. You know, that would be really nice, like stuck in the top of like a nice gingery nut sort of ice cream, vanilla ice cream.
These are generally made to go with blue cheese.
There you go. That would work too. Yep. You got to love or hate the blue cheese, but I'm a lover.
Not a fighter.
Not anymore. I go to battle with words these days, Roy. And sometimes I mix those up too. See, at least I'm honest.
Has Brandon pitched?
No.
And Brandon's likely to be.
No, Felix chucked well this morning too.
Who else pitched in the reserves game?
Did he pitch the whole game? I think,
Young Hon.
yes. There you go.
So they've got Brandon and Yuto.
Yep. And speak of the devil, up to bat,
Yuto Suzuki.
Yuto. He's a great kid. The first time I met him was we were doing divisional scrimmage games over at Unsworth in the off season, and he was playing and he was on the team I was playing on, and we got talking, and I was like, I hope you're coming along to Central, and he'd already made that decision. Good pitch there. Painting the edge of the outside of the plate there.
Go, you two.
And fly out to second baseman. One down. With Brandon up to bat.
Yes, back to the top of the order.
Brandon will be looking to punish this one.
Third baseman playing very shallow. Obviously thinking about Brandon laying down a bunt. Doesn't know Brandon if he thinks Brandon's going to bunt.
High and outside, inside there, sorry.
Brandon's a home run hitter, not a bunter.
Yeah, well, we know, myself and Roy here, we frown upon bunting.
We're divs players.
We are div players.
Bunting should be illegal in divisional baseball.
Oh, pass ball there right at my feet there, Roy. Have you got rubbish in there? Ah. Pops it up. Just so I know where it's up that way for later. Was that Jeremy? Renegades players starting to roll in here this afternoon, Roy.
Not too long to go till what was the scheduled start time.
That was a nice pitch down there. Not a lot of movement, just straight down over inside of the outside of the plate. How do you like that?
The inside of the outside of
mate.
the plate.
That's the one. We have Mastermind Renegades manager Ryan Wilshire just turned up. How are you today, Ryan?
Not too bad, gentlemen.
That's good.
I've heard him called a lot of things. I've never heard him called a mastermind before.
I've got sceptical on that one, definitely.
Oh, it's been nice, Roy. It's been nice. I got all the wit going on at the moment,
Another
mate.
pop-up, second baseman under us. Another pop-up for the innings. We're 2 down.
Felix will be going out there up into the batter's box all for himself here. 2 down, trying to put one out there and maybe take 2 or 3 bags, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be taking a swing looking for 2 or 3 bags. He'll be looking to put one over the fence. There's no team hitting here. With no runners on and 2 out.
Ball
This is
outside.
Only one approach. Do damage.
He's going. I'm down. Did you wear your whiteys? Ryan in his mega cup. he's on the mound. I mean, it's in his pants. You can rewatch that moment at 2 hours, 13 minutes and 45 seconds there, Ryan.
Heading on me, otherwise I'll stand sideways.
That was a guess, so there might be a bit of give and take in that time.
Oh my gosh.
We have another Renegades turning up here. This is our man Nesh.
And Felix will take a walk.
Good, bro. Did you get hit by a pitch?
Nope, took a walk.
Oh,
Come on,
that
stay
happened,
focused.
That happened really quickly, those 4
You've
balls.
really lost all focus after one can of beer. It's just turned into a shambles.
Hey, Roy, unfortunately, you haven't been here since 8:15 this morning, so 1 can may be an underestimation.
That's actually a good point.
But I am fired up and ready to go for our game this afternoon. Itching to get onto that diamond. Been around them all weekend, ready to get on it.
The 11th hour, the Somalian pirate pulled out of the game as well.
Well, if he's listening right now, I'm not going to lie, Jake called it early in the piece about being on the bench.
Gary Habana is not going to be making an appearance in the final game of the season.
I'm pretty sure he'll be at home with a bottle of whiskey and a sausage sizzle going on.
Right out on the braai.
I'm looking here for Dom to do
Braai.
some damage.
Oh, there we go. Is it going to... It's
Back up the middle.
Yeah, drops in front of centre field. Nice, easy single there for Dom.
Ryan, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Always good to see you, Ryan. One of my favourite 12U players here, Ryan M.
Would Ryan like to have a guest spot for a minute on the broadcast that we're doing? Here you go, mate.
Oh, wow, he's straight into that.
Have a seat there, buddy. Roy will ask you a few crucial questions about baseball, so hopefully you got the right answers for him.
So, Ryan, just introduce yourself to everybody, mate. You can just hold it if you want.
Hi, I'm Ryan Mostert and I am in the 12U ABA baseball team for Little League.
And your club team?
I'm part of the Howick Bakaranga Baseball Association.
So, Little League baseball, Ryan.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting to make that squad.
Yeah, I was actually really stoked to even get into the team.
Yep.
That it being even if it was non-traveling.
Yeah, so for those that don't understand, Little League. It's Auckland team announce a squad of 14 and then a further 4 non-travellers, so that if anybody pulls out, then one of those non-travellers will come in. That team will be going down to Wellington. If they win the series against Wellington, then off to Korea. So makes it a bit interesting for you. Do you hope that somebody pulls out, or?
Yes
Oof.
and no.
Yes and no, because they're all your mates, right?
Yeah. But yeah, it's just feel kind of sad,
Yeah.
but I'd also be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so the 12-year season, you only got one more game left in the regular season?
No, I finished. I came for my club. I came second.
Yeah. Don't you guys have playoffs next week?
No, I just had them.
For 12s?
Oh, that was a hit to first base.
Oh, for 13s. Don't you play 12s as well?
No, I can't play 12s. Oh no, I can. Yeah, I think I've got 12s playoffs next week.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah, I did my 13s playoffs.
So there was a lesson that I tried to teach you early on, which is always listen to your coach, because your coach is always right. So if you just listen to me then.
Yeah.
So you had 13s playoffs yesterday?
Yeah, and I caught both games, and now my legs are sore.
Cool. Yep.
Yeah.
And how'd you guys go yesterday?
We won against North Shore. Not sure. I forgot what the score was. And then we were actually in front of West City, who was undefeated except for the week before the playoffs.
Yeah.
North Shore won against them. But, yeah, I think they came in being quite cocky.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I think we just caught them by surprise.
So you guys were giving them a bit of a scare, but unfortunately couldn't keep it going, and they came back and won, did they?
Yeah.
Did they win, or did
Yeah,
you?
West City won. We came second.
Kingston, how are you? And in the 12s, where did your team finish up? Are you playing off for first?
I think.
Oh no, you guys have semis, eh? So you'll
Yeah,
have
we
a
have
semi-final.
semis. I'm not sure who we're up against. I'm just going to turn up.
Just turn up and play.
Yeah.
That's the best approach, man. So
Turn up, play, do damage.
do damage. Yeah, swing for the fences.
Couple of things to Central. So 4 has replaced 33, the D8. And he's gone to 5. 4? Yeah, jersey 4. The pitcher.
So is this your team,
Become the D8.
Roy,
And
My team.
playing here?
Well, it's my club playing here. This is CentralCity Prems.
Prems.
My team plays after this.
Oh, okay.
Because they always have like a curtain raiser for the main event. So Prems is like the curtain raiser for the Divs main event.
Ah, yeah.
Makes sense, eh?
I can see how that works. You're going to catch your pitch.
I don't know. We'll see. I might even skip it and come and train you guys instead. Depends how many players we've got, whether or not they need me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, let's be fair, they probably always need me, but just in terms of number of players, if we've got lots of players, then it might be more interesting coming and coaching your team. I'd do that. I'd actually skip my own game to come and coach you.
Well, that feels great.
That's good.
That you actually appreciate us.
Yeah, well, after this weekend, then don't have any more games, so it'll be all about trainings.
Ooh.
Great start there from Brandon.
Yeah.
Bit of advice to the umpire there from first base coach Roger Marshman.
Ooh, that was close.
First base coach was calling for the pitches to be called higher. If the umpire had listened to me, would have called that last one a strike. Oh, that's pretty close. So Ryan, what's your favourite thing to do in baseball? Favourite position? Favourite what do you enjoy the most about the game?
Well, I really like catching. In the semis and in the finals, I was throwing down to second and actually got someone.
Oh yeah, caught stealing.
Yeah, I caught them stealing, and
Nice.
then first and second. At first they were actually called safe, but then it still had the tag on the second base. Oh, shortstop still had the tag on them, and then they moved off, and then he was called out. How's your season going?
Yeah, we have already been crowned the Div 3 champs,
Oh yeah.
and they were so worried about us that they promoted us to a newly created Div 2. So we could have actually won 2 different divisions in the same season, but we were actually a little bit useless in Div 2.
Oh.
Yeah. But had lots of fun. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah. It's kind of why you play baseball.
Exactly.
Okay. That was
Middle.
middle. Wonder
I wonder why you're not swinging at that, right?
wonder if he's gonna steal at some point. Okay. Another middle. He swung at it. This
One
time.
of the things I'm pretty confident of is that you can't hit a home run without swinging the bat.
That's very true.
Oh, might be in trouble here. Coach Samuel Lever is here.
Never in trouble.
Have you bunted before?
You going, Ryan?
Never bunted. Samuel Eva.
How are we, boys?
Great, thanks.
How's it going?
5-4, I believe the score is.
Oh yeah.
5-4 to Central.
Don't act. Yeah. I kind of came in halfway through.
It's been a good game.
Man on first.
Ryan's picking that big Ethan over there on first.
Oh,
Oh, had him.
had him, but it came out of the glove.
I think he had him.
Squeeze. Gotta squeeze the glove.
Squeeze the glove. I'll tell you what, if Nate the Great over there on first had held that one, I'm calling him out. And I'm not even slightly one-eyed.
Beautiful strike. You got speeds up?
No,
Is that
a little bit of an equipment malfunction. Forgot the cord to connect my battery pack to the speed radar. So
I felt like that was a cutter or something in there.
you meant
He's gonna not pick off. Oh.
could work back
How
there by Tom.
often do they try and steal?
Yeah, quite often. Big Ethan is 5 minutes. You've been given the 5-minute countdown to training,
Yep.
mate.
Yes, I'm probably gonna leave now. 'Cause-
Yeah, Big Ethan is not known for his acceleration. His top end speed's all right.
You think you can bunt and get a home run? Someone done that in my softball team once.
Yeah, I've seen it happen a few times, but that's called a little league home run, where you get a home run because of everybody throwing the ball away.
Oh,
Well, lift it out to centre field. Young-hun
under it
under it,
Oh.
takes the catch easy.
and thrown back in. And the run on one does not advance. Alright, I'm gonna go now to training.
Thanks for joining us, Ryan.
Yep.
Enjoy your training.
Well, you enjoy your game.
I will. Kingston, grab a seat. Introduce yourself.
My name's Kingston and I play for CentralCity.
Your first year. Oh, nice pitch there. Your first year playing baseball, Kingston.
Yep.
How have you enjoyed it?
It's been good,
Yeah.
fun.
What's your favourite part of baseball?
Probably having all of my friends there and my favourite coaches there.
Yeah. Your favourite coach? Who's your favourite coach?
You.
Hey! You've always been my favourite player, Kingston. Although Coach Trish might have heard you say that, so you might be in trouble with her. So you've been around baseball for a long time though, haven't you? Because
Yeah.
your dad's part of the Renegades.
Yep.
You're going to be back playing baseball next season?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Of course. Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Alex Kovic there. Probably one of those plays where you've just got too much time to think about it.
Yeah.
How many outs this innings, Marie? 2 outs, so that could have been it.
And maybe
Innings
home.
could have been over right there, but unfortunately, like I say, just a little bit too much time for Alex to think about that play. So, what's your favourite position in baseball, Kingston?
I'll probably say second base.
Second base.
Mm.
What do you enjoy about second base?
Normally there's people stealing there, and some people throw there, and it's just fun.
So you're kind of always in the action.
Yeah.
Definitely more enjoyable when you're always in the action. And you've had to go up pitching?
Yep.
How'd you find that?
Good.
Yeah?
Yep.
Stressful?
Little bit.
Did you get nervous?
No.
Didn't get nervous, I like
No.
that. And how old are you?
I'm 9.
Just turned 9?
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 27.
You sure?
No, I'm not sure. I am almost 2 times 27. Bases loaded now, 2 out.
Yep. Closest bag.
What do we need here, Kingston? What do we need to get out of this?
We need to get a double play.
Well, we've got 2 out, so we don't actually need a double play.
Then we can,
We just need to take the batter out, mate. Take the batter out or any bag.
closest bag.
Right, I think Mike's ready to take his seat back. He might.
Unfortunately, I'll just go to the bathroom.
No. He's had too many cans of beer. Needs another bathroom stop.
Ooh,
Big swing there.
nice.
Just doing some official working out, Roy, for the who's umpiring our game, and now it's Jeremy, so that means I don't have to catch.
Ooh, over high.
Can't have a walk here. Nowhere to put him. A walk would tie the score.
Yep. Oh,
That ball
catch.
popped up and trouble. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, and that hurts. Be 2 unearned runs there, thanks to that early error. Make it 3 if you want. So with that little bloop to the outfield, Hamilton Raiders have taken the lead here, Kingston. How do we feel about that?
Not very good.
No, I agree. Not very good at all.
Nice.
Brandon's sounding a little angry up on the mound now. Bit of a velo grunt on that one.
Yep.
Did you try to duck that ball as it came back at you?
No, I was looking at it. I didn't up down.
Just stare it down.
Yeah.
Well, fouled away down the right field foul line.
Yep.
Really want to see Brandon put him away, yeah?
Yeah.
Not a bad pitch. Up probably. This guy does duck down quite a bit.
Let's see. Yep. Almost got him up. Let's see. Strike.
No, up.
Up a little bit.
Come on, Brandon. Come on, Brandon. You can do it.
Yeah. So Brandon. We need one more strike to get him out.
Good pitch there. Popped up and foul and into the drink. Tough battle here for Brandon.
All we need is one strike and then,
One strike and we're out of this innings.
yeah.
Any foul balls anywhere? Any sort of balls anywhere?
I got in about 30 today, I'm done. Okay, bud.
See you later, Kingston.
Yep.
Been a pleasure having you, mate.
Sweet. Over and out.
Bye-bye.
All right, sorted a few things out, getting prepared for the big show.
Did your usual. Demanded your spot in the lineup. Help the manager out.
I didn't do no helping out this time.
Put yourself at shortstop, leading off. You're like the coach's kid. Are you related to Ryan?
I just had to go. I had to go and bring him his apple.
Is Ryan your dad?
Well, with a cup that size, I could be. I could well be.
Oh dear.
As we
Great
know,
pitch. Great pitch.
yeah, no, that was beautiful.
Yeah, perfect.
That was a slot.
Yeah. You watch the replay later.
That went
Don't look at that one.
right through the slot in the letterbox there. You like that one? Through the slot in the letterbox there?
Yeah.
Just like an envelope. Signed, sealed, delivered.
I don't know where you
You don't know where I come up with these things, but they
Yeah.
work, don't they?
You're,
And as we know, the commentary goes downhill close to the end of the game when Mike's focused on other things, you know, mentally preparing for an epic onslaught of the HP.
Meg, can I
Source.
just check your score compared to mine? No. I think they got 2 that innings. Yeah.
So it changes things up a little bit here in the later innings of the game. We're 6-5, where Hamilton have taken the lead of the game since, I believe, the first innings. Second inning they may have had the lead. The rest of the game we have.
6-5 to Hamilton Raiders.
The batter was shocked with that call, but that was a beauty pitch.
Absolutely. Greg Maddox there, painting the corners.
What a great player we're talking about there. It's my second favourite after Buster Posey.
Yes.
I do say the darndest things when I get put on the spot.
Everybody has a right to decide whoever they want to be their favourite player.
And as a catcher, I would have Yadi Molina over him any day of the week.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be the best player that's your favourite. And Buster Posey is your favourite.
Yeah, I did not retract that quick enough.
No.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
To be fair, you didn't retract it because you were kind of in shock at what had come out of your own mouth.
Yeah, coming from a guy that passionately dislikes the Giants from San Francisco. In saying that, they have a beautiful park there, Oracle.
It is a
lovely park there.
great stadium for a really, really, really bad team.
He can barely stand for half an hour.
Just give him a little stool and plate on the stool with a pad in front of
Oh, the
And a little coolie bag. It's over him. Oh, he got it. He got it. Last minute. Is that Micah Hardgrave out there?
big lug.
Old Micah. Old Dale will be happy with that one.
I don't know that he will be. I think he'll be giving him a hard time about what the hell were you doing there, pal?
You mean the awkwardness of that catch?
Yes.
Kind of tracks it like I do, on the back foot. As long as it's a catch, eh?
What's our updated plane numbers for this game? It looked like we were at about 14. Dropping like flies.
Gary's out. Cabana.
Jeremy's jumping behind the plate. Paulie's still in Takanini.
That seemed like how we played last week. Still in Takanini.
Yeah, he's picked up the nickname, Concrete Glove.
Concrete glove, that's a good one. I like it.
Ball's definitely... We what? Don't have anybody on the bench. Does that mean I have to play baseball?
You are in, Roy. You were in.
I've
since
actually made
yesterday.
it. Have I made it into the lineup? That's about the fourth one that has gone straight back to that pole today. They've been ringing the bell consistently.
Starting to make me wonder whether next season maybe we should have the home run gong here.
The home run gong.
Bong! Every time there's a home. Well, you won't be swinging that gong very often this season.
Yeah, we would have rung the bell a couple of times this season.
And it may make a noise like Don.
Dom,
Dom.
dom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although if Ayrton is back and healthy next season, that might bring in a few more home runs.
Yep.
He is definitely a man who swings with bad intentions.
Gave me a few tips after BP on Friday night for my batting. He says I've got a long swing. I need to shorten it up a bit.
Yeah, a long swing is not necessarily a bad thing in Divs baseball because the pitches
No.
come in so slow.
It's half the time I get contact because I do have a long swing.
Uh-huh.
I believe we have Maddie Gavin up to bat next. Or is it Mr. Alexander Kovic?
No, I believe it's Matty G.
Matty G.
Hamilton, 6 and 1.
1 to 6, 6 to 1. Pitcher goes to shortstop and the shortstop comes on to pitch. You see out in the outfield there, a couple of little idiots riding their stupid little dirt bikes around. I would encourage anybody to call the cops.
Yep, we have the little street thugs on their motorbikes, and they think it's MotoGP in our home park here, and it's not
I would
that
never
cool.
encourage running a wire across the park, but I would.
But
I would encourage calling the police.
One to go.
I'll get to see if Matty G can make the transition from pitcher only in this game to home run hitter.
currently, while we're sitting here watching this, Roy, I'm just adding team members to our Masters squad. We have going on. We got Mr. Jeremy Pooh joining the team.
So we've got the chaser over at first base, tie and run, go ahead run, stepping into the box. Oh, what are you even bothering to check for? Why is their whole team calling to check that? The bat didn't move off his shoulder. This is ridiculous. 8 of them calling for them to desperately check it for a strike. Pretty sure the centre fielder called that one out at first. What's going on here?
Like he gets a say.
Will be a little bit of desperation from this Raiders team. It's a long drive home.
Oh, he's doing skids too, the fucking
I
idiot.
know, they rip up the grass. That's
Sorry,
why
that's
I say.
the first expletive.
That's why I say
explicit
call the
language.
cops. The council has encouraged us to call the cops every time we see the little clowns.
I'm still, Roy, waiting for the day that someone hits one over the fence, it clocks one of them and knocks them off the bike. That would be that would be as good as Randy Johnson in the Seagull.
It would. Would that be worth 2 runs?
I was going with 5.
5.
Yeah, 5 points for that one.
Yes.
Mate. Yeah. 2 dozen. Anything would double anything on that because it will be doubled down. It would be a great day to see that. I don't like violence, but
I also don't like little
Thugs.
losers on their dirt bikes.
great pitch there.
Two strikes here on Matty G.
Matty will be looking to make some contact here. Chase on 1. Oh, that was very wild.
Not
Chase is
even
off to
close.
2.
Yeah. Chase really showing off his speed. It's kind of an evil little laugh from commentator Mike there.
Ooh. Matty's having a little trot down to first after that one there. Inside high.
And as the ball got all the way back to the backstop, Chase was having a little breather on second.
We have aircon up here, Mr. Alexander,
Mr. Alexander. Oh,
wearing the big 42.
controversial.
Controversial, yes, I did say that at the beginning of the season. And by that point, he had no option.
A lot of similarities to the great Jackie Robinson. Alex known for his speed.
Oh, it's in
Lifts
a
that
spot.
one. Left centre.
Aye. Hard luck, bro. Good piece.
Micah looking a lot more confident on that one.
Whose is this bag? Is that Eve's? Did she think it would be safe by my feet? I just need to find my wallet. I mean her wallet.
That's been in her bag since 19.
It's sitting in her bag right next to my balls.
And as usual, towards the end of the game,
What? No, I thought you heard me.
popped up on the infield, and a potential rally comes to nothing.
It was a shame. All the boys were making contact there, just not getting them in the right gaps. We're creating movement around the bases.
What innings is that, Meg? So we're moving into the 8th now. 2 innings left for this Central City team to come through.
Look, I'd like to say we've still got what it takes to finish strong in this game here.
Well, we'll have the heart of the order coming through in the next innings, won't we?
We certainly will there, Roy. And I mean, we, still solid pitching coming. And again, Matty, just outstanding outing today. He's really put a mark on the game today. Old Matty Gavin.
Yeah, but disappointing that Matty won't be rewarded with a W for that great effort. But hopefully the team can get across the line with a W. Coach Dan Tan just letting Brandon know where we are in the order. Oh,
No.
the left field thief robbed us of a couple of hits. Micah bloody Hargrave.
Great pitch by Brandon there. Down the pipe. Fouled off by Micah Hardgrave.
One ball, one strike.
Kind of getting about ready for my afternoon nap now, to be fair.
Perfect timing when you should be just about starting to gear up for our game.
That's why Divs baseball should never be played in the afternoon. All of the,
When I hung up
all of
off
the
the
elder
phone,
statesmen.
when I hung up from the phone call we had with you last night, Roy, you told me you were having a nice sleep in today.
It's hanging on the edge of something. Which keys are you trying to find?
Oh, you can use mine.
Have you looked at?
Ah. Another great pitch by Brandon there. Another foul ball. Micah Hargrave. Got him.
That's what you call a woman's look. Oh, was she still in earshot when I said
Yeah,
that?
and that is another
Awesome.
type of woman's look you just got too.
That's a great catch.
I'm saying grab of the day so far.
What the heck?
Hey, if you think you can, you got to lay out, you lay out, eh?
Yeah, got what you deserved, Micah. Oh, he just robbed us of 2 hits.
Yeah.
He deserved to have one robbed on him. It's a game of baseball.
Yeah, great play out there in centre field. I'm sure Brandon was certainly relieved when he got that in the glove. Great
That's a
pitch,
great
yeah.
start. Brandon looking to saw his
Down the
way
pipe.
through 7, 8, 9 in this innings.
Down the pipe looking.
Don't want to hit batter here.
Oh, beautiful.
Great.
Nice movement in that pitch there by Brandon.
Well, Brandon keeps this up. It might be Big Mac for him after the game instead of the usual Happy Meal that Ned gets him.
Yeah, and that's the hamburger one too, no cheese.
No. Oh.
That was very close, that pitch too.
You can't just be looking at that all day. Paul's itching to pull out the chainsaw. He hasn't. He hasn't shown anybody up with it today, but now would be the time. Oh, Ethan showing some surprising speed.
Great
there.
hustle there for the foul ball. Oh, and
great
breezes
pitch.
one right past the batter there. Another out there. Beautiful work. I'd like to say our pitchers have been definitely showing a bit of dominance here today, Roy.
Yeah, unfortunately, behind on the
The
scoreboard.
score is not equating to that right this second, but
Couple
has
of things
most
have
of the
gone
game
wrong
so
in the
far.
field.
Oh, and he's got him swinging there on the first pitch.
One of the things I do like about Ethan, he hasn't seen a pitch he doesn't like.
Hey, if you're not if it's somewhere close and you're not swinging at it, mate, you're doing something wrong.
I
right, Roy?
agree.
Oh, and another great pitch there.
Tough pitch, real tough pitch.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
much you can do with that. A little spin move from Brandon there after the pitch.
I was waiting to hear the old Michael Jackson there.
I don't know where you're going with that.
Ow! Up and gone.
Up and gone.
Creek water.
Yep.
Story of my life. I think I've collected about 25 of them today from there. Some of them were left over from probably trainings during the week and previous years.
Previous
yes.
years.
There was definitely one ball that had no stitching. Fouled.
Brandon, I want to finish him off here. Get out of this and let the team go and
Nice breeze for our game though, that's good.
have a crack at taking the lead here. And the oh,
I got socks on now. Sorry. I've collected way too many today.
we have full count, I believe. And a little bit sidetracked. Commentary box filling up here.
And he swung at that
And
one.
Ethan
Got him.
swings through that. Great
Brandon
work,
jogs
Brandon.
it off with his shoulders high.
So we're going to go into the bottom of the eighth with Central City down.
Definitely looking to recoup that run, if not put some on. Oh yeah, that net's fucking gone. But that net's gone, Berger.
Yeah. The Timu net lasted about as long as you'd expect it to.
Yeah, $1.89, and you know you get what you pay for, right, Roy?
Yep.
We should possibly duct tape the cap of shame to a stick.
No. The Cap of Shame's got its own job.
Yeah, we should give it to Eris again.
It would be more the cap of shame if it stunk from the creek.
No, but it's a Central City cap. We look after our Central City caps.
I wasn't saying it needed to be the central one.
Oh, we could have a different,
Yeah.
a legit Cap of Shame. Like we could get like a Giants cap or something. That deserves
Giants,
to go. That deserves to
Yankees.
go in the creek.
Yeah. I'll just shoot around to old mate Kane Butler's house and grab a couple of Yankees caps.
So we're going into the bottom of the 8th, and Central will have top of the lineup, lead-off hitter, speed threat, Brandon Wilmshurst.
He'll be looking to really punch one out there this time. He'll be looking to recoup, get on bag, and put us in a better position to regain that lead here.
It's like Jeremy's decided since he's here for the game, he might as well get out and base coach. Good to see. Renegades do it all.
Certainly do. Jeremy's had a fair amount to do with our club this season, been coaching staff for the under-19s and
Coach, umpire, player.
in fact also doing the whole trainings as well, which is very keen for a Renegade. I'm just saying,
Here we go.
in case, before anything goes wrong. Yeah.
Really be
You good, Chase?
looking for Brandon to get us rolling here.
You good? Yeah, sweet.
Get on base any way you can, Brandon. Oh no. On a 3-1 count, Brandon will be very disappointed with that. So now 1 down here. Bottom of the 8th. Felix. Oh,
A little outside the plate there, possibly,
yeah,
but
that felt like a I'm ready to go home, fellas, sort of a strike call.
I'm sure Felix will be looking to want to put that ball home too, send it home.
Big cut there to third. Third baseman makes a play, and we're two down. Chance now for Dom, what will be his last at bat of this game, most likely, unless we really get things rolling in the last. Dom, of course, has the power to tie this game up with one swing of the bat. Something none of us Renegades can say.
No, but we're all certainly looking for Dom to do what you just said there.
Is this a cheating bet?
A cheat? You said it's a cheating bet.
You sure?
Yes.
No.
Oh, because it's a softball bat.
Yeah. I've been using it as a second baseball. So
Dom, where's that one?
I went down to the other side.
Not what Dom would have been looking for, but hey, you got to take it. You got to take it. It's a man on bag.
Probably.
Still 2 down, which is not
probably
ideal.
Not a bad result for Hamilton Raiders here.
Needing Nate to put one in a gap here and continue this inning.
Any way you can, Nate. Any way you can.
So have you seen any of the Dodgers in Tokyo yet, Roy?
Nope.
been some pretty cool stuff. They had 10,000 people there watching the Dodgers do a practice for an hour. 10,000 people, Roy.
Yeah, well, that's they weren't there to watch the Dodgers.
I would beg to differ. They were there to watch a Dodger
Correct.
or two or three maybe, but
Yeah, I think despite the fact that the
actually I
Dodgers
might
have
beg to differ. I did see a video of Kike Hernandez walking around in Tokyo, and he had mobs running around after him, following him. Mobbed.
yeah.
He's a bit of a ladies' man, that Kike Hernandez. He's
But,
one of Eve's favourites.
I will say that it's
Enrique?
really led by Shohei.
100%, we all know that.
So Dom there, stealing second base and 2 out catcher all. Coach Dan Tan actually,
Oh, slick man on the diamond here. He's a base runner from Hal.
Nate, cracks that one to shortstop. Shortstop makes the play, and
That is side away, and we had a dog on the field. What's going on here? We've got a dog on the field. I'm wondering if we can go back, take that out back as interference in the play there with the little Shih Tzu or whatever it is. Yeah. Whoever the owner is going to be in
Not
Shih
today.
Tzu too soon. Of course, the dog came from Hamilton. I mean South Auckland. Control your dog. Is that your dog, Paul?
I was like, no owner, like,
It's definitely a showboat, this dog. Doesn't want to leave the diamond today.
holy heck, no way is that the owner.
And he's getting a little grumpy there with old Felix.
Yep, it is the owner, who just is just some...
Oh, dog's making its way to the CentralCity dugout. Infiltration by the Hamilton City Raiders
No,
into the CentralCity dugout
a
here.
random dude who's not showing much concern. Do you want to pass me over my cleats, please? Kovic?
Cletus. Keep it in the family.
I just understand now why Alex just goes, oh, Dad, so dry. Dry, Dad, dry.
Yeah, I think it goes like this. Dwight.
Dwight.
All right, CentralCity here. Need to get some quick outs and then some quick runs in this game. And running it back to the reserves, we did get a walk-off win in that game. Be a firecracker has been called here. Not a creek cracker. 'Cause that's where that one went. It'd just be so boring without the dad jokes, right?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that.
Just because you had a little too many moonshines last night, Mr. Roy. Cherries and peach, man.
A lot of too many. Not a little too many, a lot of too many.
Yep. I got all the photos
Yeah.
and the video call. That was very entertaining. You had Eve sculling the moonshine on our end of the video call too.
Yeah.
When she'd just got back from a 50th birthday party.
Big cut, fouls that one away. What are your thoughts on the Black Pants Raiders?
I actually quite like the look they got going on, a few of the boys there with the solid black cleats and black pants. I quite like it actually, Roy.
Yeah, I don't mind the look.
It's not the best in the middle of summer wearing black.
It's what I was thinking about. Yes.
There you go. He rings him up.
Oh. Yeah, fair enough
Fair
too.
enough.
That was terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible.
wasted, eh?
Wow, we've got a situation here where it was
I'm
a
not going
tough
to comment
pitch.
on this one.
Tough pitch. The umpire called it a strike, and the player has gone crazy on it.
I'm gonna tell you what I saw, Roy, here, and I saw a strike come right down there. You know, it's from where we're sitting. We got a pretty good vantage point on what's coming down, and in all fairness, it did look good to me.
Yeah, like I say, tough pitch.
Yeah. And again, that's baseball, and you know, we all get a bit testy and fiery at times, but it's not to take it out on the blue. They you know, they're doing us all a favour here by being here and representing New Zealand baseball, and it's a tough job, and they don't need that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think there's no call for that in the game. Yeah,
No.
you can let the umpire know that you think that they got a call wrong, but verbally abusing them, no thanks.
Yeah, no, not a good look.
And I thought Paul did a very good job of letting the guy, giving the guy a chance to change his mind on what he was saying, and he doubled down and then tripled down.
Well,
And
it'll be a long road home for that boy.
as we're all aware, balls and strikes are judgment calls. It's,
And again, saying that, Roy, you know, I was talking about it, I think, the other week with you about this robotic umpiring systems, and I think baseball needs the element of human error. Just, you know, so, you know, you don't want anything to be just perfect, because in the real world, nothing's perfect, right? So
correct.
I feel that human error is a big part of the game, and that I don't believe should change.
Well, and I would say that it's not even about an error when it's a judgment call. It's
No,
is it a ball or a strike? Well, it
that
doesn't.
was a good pitch there too.
It's just whatever the umpire decides, and you're not going to change your mind.
No, a call's a call.
Good pitch there from Brandon. Real tough spot. Batter able to foul it off. So it's actually one of the things that I'm looking forward to is the first time I get to eject somebody in a game. It's one of the things I haven't done in baseball yet. Probably to get my chance, I'll probably have to umpire a game that you're playing in, Mike.
I'm sure I would be the one getting ejected.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, Roy behind the plate would just be, I mean, I'd be saying things before the game had started.
I'd wait till right near the end because I know that you love a game of baseball, so I'll let you get in most of the game before chucking you out.
Well, that would be fair, because you know what? I would have got enough in by then that I would have been all good with leaving the park. Just to the car park, though, with the cold chili bin.
Yeah, there's times that I kind of wish I'd been ejected. So you can be first to the chili bin. Looking for a bunt here to move the runner over, try to get
I'm
an
thinking if
insurance
that
run.
stayed fair, that could have been a very, very close play at one there. You know, quite quick off the mark there, this young fella here.
Well, he might be quick, but we have an athlete on the mound.
And we certainly have a speedster at 3.
Correct.
So covering it by those boys, yeah. Oh, great. No, ball. Hey! Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
damn.
Close play there at 2.
It should not have been a close play.
No.
Looked semi-divisional the way he
I think
slowed
it
down
would've-
into second
I don't
base.
think it would have been close at all if he went down for the slide, because the ball was quite high, but
Yeah, nice work,
That's, well, is that Jake starting to fire up again? He
Oh,
went quiet
Jakey
for a
boy's
while.
starting to fire up. He's must be getting amped for the old Renegades coming out shortly. Have we told him yet that he's live streaming our game? He's on the bench. Mr. Dan Tan walking out for a visit here. And he just wants to settle the boys down. They got a runner at 3 now, so they're going to be wanting to protect the plate here.
Just reminding them that 2 out.
I'm just going to quickly run over and get my cleats and while I'm sitting here to get ready for our game.
Oh. We're still at 6-5, eh? 6-5 to
I'm still
Hamilton
talking.
Raiders. 2 outs in the top of the ninth.
I'm ready, bro.
Ready. Are you going to use that nice glove you had at training? That brown one?
Nah, because that's a practice glove because it's so small, and then when you play with your bigger glove, it makes it so much easier. If you practice with a small one and you're making all the plays, then you put your slightly bigger one on.
You were tight with that,
Great pitch there from Brandon.
You're banned from any more Central City commentary. Jake has just had his first and last warning for Central City commentary with a very foul language there.
Oh, did you leave your mic on?
I left my mic on. I will not be that silly again around Jake.
It also means I do have to apologise for the fact that we were probably both talking at the same time. Would have been a shambles. Because I really have gotten, I should know that I just keep quiet when you walk away because you don't stop talking.
Yes, you do know me well, Roy. The best stories come out after a couple
Very
of
good pitch there.
So, right.
I'll be honest, that was the same pitch on the outside corner that got a player ejected. And it's been consistently called a strike all day. Another good pitch. Full count here, I believe, to Liam Marshman.
Yes, he got a little upset earlier on with a call on him too, didn't he? If I remember rightly, Roy put the bat in the dirt.
Oh, he was not disappointed in the call. He was disappointed that he struck out, I believe.
We've runners on one in the corners for runners on the corners now for the Raiders. 2 down. I love it when Dom walks out and does his loud voice. Good calls, nice sign.
Yes,
The boys know what they're doing now.
when Dom uses his outside voice, everybody listens.
Wouldn't you, Roy?
Yes, I would. I listen to Dom when he uses his inside voice. And they... Got him! Got him! Come on! Oops. I didn't switch the camera in time to see that, but once again, no sliding into base, and I'm calling it 100%. He was out on the tag.
I would agree there, Roy.
And I can call it 100% because there's
Now,
no video
again,
evidence.
Just what we said about 2 minutes ago, if he had gone down, he would have been reasonably fairly safe, right? Like,
Oh, if he
it
had
was-
slid in, it was easy.
where the ball was, if he went down, there was 100% safe, right?
Yeah,
But
easy.
they're putting it, they're standing up, and it's creating the, unsureness around whether it is safe or not. Great pitch there.
2 strikes here. Brandon way ahead.
All the Renegades chomping at the bit on the fence here, waiting for our game.
Oh, Mike.
If there was no fence here, that was my teeth gone.
Yep. Instead, it's just a change of undies needed for Mike after that one.
And if you know me, I thought you knew me, Roy.
There are no
Undies
undies.
are not my thing. Yeah.
Definitely nothing but terror.
Lucky I didn't say what I was thinking then either.
Oh no. Balls.
Two more runs in there for Hamilton Raiders. Is not looking really good right now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and
How are we looking at the when Central come up to bat? Will we sort of top-ish of our order?
no, we're I think
Middle
we'll be
bottom?
maybe 4 or 5 in the lineup. 2 out.
The number of people just wanting to check. 2 outs, right? Yep. Thank you.
I'm all over it, Paul.
Could have said 3.
I wish it was.
You're down here. Yes, that was a great pitch there.
Was a very good pitch.
Jammed him up a little bit on that one. It was great. He's sort of quite close in there on the plate.
Off the hands.
Nice little
To the
flick from
shortstop.
Felix to Alex. Done. Side away. 3 runs down now, I believe.
Yes, indeed. 8-5.
Going into the bottom of the 9th.
Needing a little bit of magic.
Yep, three to bring it back, 4 to take the walk off. Not quite a similar situation in the reserves game. It was a draw game right until the end there where we got the walk off, but this will be a slightly harder task.
The old false sense of security.
That's just life in general, isn't it?
Oh.
In Hamilton, 36 is on for the ejected player, 38.
Certainly got a hive of activity outside the dugout of Central City here now with all the Renegades rallying around.
Yeah, as we get ready for the main event of the day. The curtain raiser's almost finished.
Hopefully everyone's had their dinner first.
No.
We don't want no one to see that amazing specialness.
No, there will be no coverage of the Renegades today.
I don't know if we do. Mic'd up on the diamond.
Done that before.
That was really good actually, especially when you're talking shit with the other players. That was my favourite part. I had to go straight home from the game and re-watch that over a couple of lagers.
When I was like,
And it certainly was like watching a comedy
when I was
show.
like, that was out. Go watch a replay. Watch a replay, pal.
Yeah, doing the swords and all.
Yeah.
Wind farmer.
A few guys were taking things just a little too serious. They had to be reminded about their place in the food chain.
Any red meat and bread I'd be down with right now.
The chaser getting his warm up in.
We're looking at Jung getting on here. We just really need that. So it'd be nice to see some nice contact in a gap here. Oh, very wild now. This pitch has gotten
This is
quite outside there. About 2 foot actually. Wide enough that the catcher couldn't reach it.
Young Hun. You got to get the lead off hitter on when you're down by 3. Wow, he has gone very wild here. 3 balls.
Yep, batters count here. Oh, look at that. We've just got the LA Dodgers pitching Blake Snell against one of the local Tokyo teams, or Japanese teams. Playing at Tokyo Dome. There's some
Four-pitch walk. We don't want to hear about your Dodgers. We're into this game, mate.
Pre-season games.
Four-pitch walk is not the way they would have wanted to start this innings.
But not as bad for Central City here. Runner on, no outs. And we've got Chase at the bat. We have Matty Gavin on deck. I think the third baseman from Hamilton there was saying Renegades, so he's trying to hurry this game up because he wants to watch the Renegades, obviously.
Chase just opening up a bit on that one. Couldn't make contact. Don't want to put one into his swing path. Chase can hit the ball a long way.
Ball high. Chase will be battling here. He's a 1-1. Keeping his eye on Jung on one there.
Nice. Takes that one low.
It's looking good for a minute then. And dropped in there low.
2 balls, 1 strike. Every at bat critical at this time of the game.
Still Chase's count here.
Tough pitch. That's the same one that got the player ejected.
Yep.
Like I say, it's been called a strike all day. He'll go back and look at
He'll
go back and look at the replay and possibly post an apology to umpire Paul.
In my experience, it's the best thing you can do is be humble and apologise after you make a mistake of using words like that with umpires.
Be humble.
Be humble, mate, and own what you do.
Yes, you're right. It is the best thing to do.
There's not a lot of humble in Mike, but occasionally, just occasionally.
I think when you know you've made a mistake, there's
100% man
plenty
up.
of humble in Mike.
Yeah, you man up when you know you've made a mistake.
We're full count here.
Another bat today. That's the second bat today. Handle gone. Yeah. We had one bat in the reserves game that we heard a crack. They didn't check the bat. Then the next batter that used the bat split the thing right in half.
Well, it's new bat time.
Hey now, Chase.
Full count.
Lucky they got plenty of bats in there. Fresh bat out.
He's seen plenty of pitches and he's seen a couple of bats.
If he needs another one, I got 6 in my bag, mate.
Oh, that wasn't one to swing at.
Okay, he's moved John around to 3.
But unfortunate there, he swung at ball 4. Oh, Richard flying out. Not traditional. Normally the manager will do the slow walk out to the mound. Not Richard. Hustle on a baseball diamond.
Well, it's given me a little warm fuzzy feeling seeing old Chase Block from the Renegades on the bands, warming up his arm there.
Yeah, let's hope his arm's feeling good today.
One of our 2 top pitchers for the season.
Yeah.
The other one being Jake O'Connor.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I'll
I know you meant it.
rejig that. Our man Roy Antonovich, Mr. President.
Don't need to try to make me feel good, mate. I know where my place is.
And so do I. Not on that thing called a mound. Wow.
No, coach's son. He'll be playing shortstop.
Well, like I said, when you got a cup that big,
I'm pretty sure when we look at the lineup,
we
the
all drink from it.
coach's son will be in his spot.
Yep, there's that pitch again, Roy.
It is. Umpire Paul, very consistent today. That's
Just
the
painting
main
that,
thing you want
painting
from an
that
umpire.
outside edge for a righty batter. It's been a great pitch, that pitch all day. I've seen a lot of them. And they've been getting that strike call all day.
My first choice for an umpire is a good strike zone. My second choice is a consistent strike zone. Paul, I think, has had both of them today. Haven't been too many calls that we've sat back here and gone, what the heck was that?
Not at all, not at all. Some other people might contest that, but hey, I know what I've seen today, Roy.
Oh, Maddie felt that one was up. I probably agree. Straight after praising the strike zone.
So, what, one down. Runner on 3. Yeah, lucky got a
Fights
little
to
bit
stay
of
alive there.
He needed to get the bat to that one. I think that was going to be called a strike there.
That was a really good pitch. Possibly down, possibly out, but you're not leaving it in the hands of the umpire.
I see the young little leaguers over on the junior diamond there here today. Everything going on here today, Roy, for Central City. We got is it under 12 little league team doing
12U.
practicing.
12U, also known as the Majors.
Good turnout over there.
Always is.
A lot of parents, spectators for a training.
Oh, hey, Matty does not have a lot of fat
That is
on
second
the
one
body.
today too, eh? He got one earlier too, eh, in the back.
Woof.
2 for the day, 2 HBPs. He's not looking good there. Oh, it's in his forearm there. And that was a thud for a forearm that big. Fuck. Oops, excuse my language.
Well, sometimes it's...
He's not looking too good, mate, there. Oh, yeah, no, he doesn't look too good there, old Matty. Good Matty. Good Matty. Fuck, that was a thud, bro.
That was a thud.
Up for a small forearm, that thud. That's what I thought first too, but then he's grabbing here. Oh no, he's holding up his shoulder. Oh shit.
I don't know about that. Puts runners on the corners. One out. Alex Kovac up to bat. Just find a way to get on.
Yeah, Matty.
Wow.
Yeah, he's aggressive now, Matty. After that, after being hit by a pitch, he's definitely aggressive on those bags. He's still holding that arm though.
I think the pitcher might have actually just thought, I don't want to throw it and hit him again. So he just held on to the ball.
He also had Jung here looking to come home.
I don't know why you would worry about that when you've got a 3-run lead. I would have taken the out.
100%.
South Aucklanders might regret that decision.
Yeah, John's brings in a run on a pass ball there. Moving Matty around to 3. Bringing the game back to 2 runs now.
Young on flying home there.
We have another runner, Matty, in scoring position on 3rd here now. Alex needs to find some grass out there so we can clock another run in here. With Yuto on deck. That was a pitch there. Have a look at that. He had a look at that one. No swing, no.
You might sense a little bit of nerves in commentator Mike's voice right here.
Ooh. Little pick play here down at 3. Plenty of time for Matty to get back there. I think the count is
3 balls,
and 1 strike. Alex's count here. There we go. Gets the walk. Gets the walk.
And that is the tying run on base.
Let's go Central. Hamilton having a little bit of a check. I think the catcher might have got something in the neck there. Maybe a bug or a ball.
Yeah. And,
so we have the chin guards, the throat guards, sorry. And no, his helmet doesn't have one on there. Oh, can he not? It doesn't look like he can breathe or talk properly.
Senior players are too cool for a throat guard.
Well, I bet he'd be wishing that Central City had their Central City hot dogs here today now.
What were the where's the relevance of that? Talk me through this one.
Clear his throat.
Oh, with a hot dog. Not
couple of people got that one, not Roy, obviously not, yeah, today. Anyway, as we all know, Mike gets worse and worse as the games go on, especially these 9 innings games.
Well, the catcher here being told you must have a throat guard.
Yeah, those helmets definitely have that lower chin protector on them that does generally protect the throat. He's definitely got one on now.
The irony of now that you've been hurt, we'll put the protection on.
Yep, 100%.
Yes, we have unusual move. A guy wearing Jackie Robinson's number gets a pinch runner come on for him. So Coach Dan Tan.
I don't think you get anyone else with better base running awareness than Mr. Dan Tan himself.
What about Jackie Robinson? We subbed Jackie Robinson off. We took
sorry,
him off.
sorry, I am talking about
his running.
ABA Premier Baseball here.
Oh, so your son isn't actually Jackie Robinson.
So you're taking credit away from our man Dan here. Don't
No,
be doing
definitely
that,
not.
mate.
Dan knows what he's doing.
Yep, there's another run coming in on a pass ball, hitting the plate and bouncing up over the catcher there. Here we go. Rallying, Central City rallying here.
And of course,
So that's
the tying run is now on second base.
with one now? One or none?
One.
One.
The chaser?
That's, yeah.
Wow.
Central need to play the game here, get the batter, ball, move Dan around and bring him in.
Going into this bottom of the ninth, down 3 runs, and now
I'm sure the Renegades will not be looking for extra innings in this game.
we have the tying run on second. Yuto swinging
hack.
through that one.
Like to call those a G hack. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. Well, like the first game. Walking off. Let's go.
Oh!
Yudo takes one in the chest there for another man on bag. Now we're runners on 1 and 2. So that is the winning runner on bag now. We've got Brandon coming up to the plate. Hamilton having a serious talk about what's going on here. There's exciting times in the 9th innings here, Roy.
Wow.
I really need to go to the bathroom, but I cannot leave right now. This is exciting.
Well, nerves getting the better of Mike. Needs a trip to the bathroom.
Not again. 4 cans of Coke and
4 cans of Coca-Cola. So tying run on second.
1 down.
1 in run on first. Of course, for the South Aucklanders, only need 2 more outs.
Nice pitch down there. It's that spot we've been talking about all day.
It is. That ball outside, maybe a little low. Don't know what the talk was earlier about Gary Habana not making it to the game. He is here.
I definitely did hear talks about the last Renegade to the park today was the umpire, though. I did hear that. I don't know if Gary heard that, but last Renegade to the park today was our official umpire. He's laughing now. He's laughing now, but the gear's just sitting over there for him.
Key moment. We don't need. Oh, big cut. Whoo.
Yeah.
I'll admit to being on the edge of my seat here.
So our reserves walk-off won the game before this. Tying run, leading walk-off run here.
Good at bat here from Brandon. Count goes full.
There's a lot of things that could happen here, Roy. We load up those bags, you get a hit and possibly score a run.
Crazy. One swing of the bat could finish it for either team. How good is this?
Loaded bags, the Central City. 1 down.
Woo! 1 down.
1 down, loaded bags.
Tying run on third.
Coming up to bat. We'd love to see a Freddie Freeman here.
And Hamilton are going to play infield in.
We would love to see a Freddie Freeman here.
Oh, I think this is an interesting call, whether you go infield in. Because if it gets through the infield,
Get my stretching in here while we're commentating.
A loss.
Say the estimation of the 4 o'clock starts. Is that out?
It's gone fence.
Oh, right in my bag.
Keep that one. Sign it.
Nobody is worried about the estimation of the start of a Renegades game. They are
This
on
is
the edge
exciting
of their
baseball
seats.
here.
Crowd's been building.
Exciting baseball here.
The crowd is always building
What's
because
the
the main
range on the
event
mics?
is up next.
Can I still talk if I'm over that way?
No.
Damn it. I can't leave. It's too exciting here.
Big cut. Pops it up, and that's an infield fly.
2 down. Loaded bags. And we have Big Dom at the plate.
This is really set up for quite a climatic finish.
Can't walk him.
One way or another.
Well, you could.
We've got number 60, Dom here.
walk in the tie and run and go to extras. I'll tell you what, you don't want to be in a position where you have to put one down the middle.
Mind you, they did say there was going to be rain at 8 o'clock tonight.
Mike, I can't believe you're losing focus on a game like this.
Ball there for Dom.
So the other thing that we need to factor in here is there's been a lot of wild pitches from number 32 on the mound.
100%. There's been a lot of pass balls, to be fair. More than I've seen all day. Oh, there's the tying run with a ball in the helmet for Dom. And he's looking like he is almost happy about that, to be fair. So that's the tying run. 2 down, tying run comes in, loaded bag still.
Richard out there asking a question. I think
we've
they are surely not asking whether or not Dom
leaned his head into that.
put his
No
head
way
into
in
a
hell.
ball.
And if anyone was asking that question, they've got to be stupid. Yeah, 100%. Not one person's going to put their head in front of that.
Yeah, don't put your head in front of a ball on purpose.
All Central City here needs is Nate to put the ball on some grass out there.
Well,
bring Yudo in. That'll be a walk-off victory.
Like, as much as I like Nate, I'm okay with one in his ribs.
Oh, we will take. I'll tell you what. Is it 5, 6 hit by pitches we've seen this game?
I've certainly gone at them. A wild pitch would also create the walk-off. Oh.
He's not those outside pitches there, Roy.
Well,
yeah, that's what we just said.
That's what I said. As much as I like Nate, one in the ribs, I wouldn't.
It'll be ball 1 on Nate here. Loaded bags.
What a game.
Amazing game today.
Oh.
Those pitches are way outside now. He can't seem to get one near the plate at the moment. He's blaming the ball.
Have they just ejected Young-hun from the game? Oh no, it's a baseball. It's a baseball.
They ejected the baseball.
No, don't worry. It was just a baseball.
Second ejection of the day, baseball.
That baseball is gone.
Had a dirty mouth, that ball.
Outside.
Way outside again. We are one ball away from a walk-off walk. You love my commentary, eh?
Would that be a walk-off?
That'll be a walkie walk-walk. You know who's cooler, bro. Roy, all day.
What a moment this is.
Here we go. Pitch batters count here. Loaded bags. 3-0. Nice leads by all the Central boys.
And he hit him.
And he did exactly what we were talking about. Hit by pitch, walk-off victory for Central City. That will make 2 walk-off victories today by Central City baseball. What a day for baseball. Maybe not the batters, though.
No, not the batters. What the heck?
Are we going to do a sign-off?
Wow.
So, Roy, what an exciting day of baseball. The reserves, we had a walk-off victory early this morning in that game against Hamilton City Raiders. This game went the 9, bottom of the 9th, loaded them up, walk, hit by pitch, hit by pitch, hit by pitch, walk, walk, walk off. There you go, folks. You have it here. We'll finish you off with Roy. Over and out, Mike.
Walkity walk, walk off. Mike is now off to prepare himself for his game. What a day for Central City. A double walk off.
Double walk off. Auckland, Central City baseball, flourishing.
It's not often you see the double walk off. It's good to see smiles on the boys' faces. Thanks.
Hey, called it, eh?
So better update that scoreboard to reflect the 9-8 victory to Central City in the walkity walk off. And with that, I think this could possibly be the final game of the season from CCSN. We'll see. We might cover the 12U final game next week, but what a way for us to sign off. Don't forget, we're always looking for sponsors, we're always looking for players. That email address right there, info@ccbaseball.co.nz, or you can go to our website, ccbaseball.co.nz. Come and join the team.